Let's just go live. Here we go.
In the mouth.
No pussies allowed. This show is not for the weak at heart, because we will rape your heart, motherfuckers. This ain't a wrestling show, unless you like your mother being wrestled into a ditch somewhere.
Meet up.
Blow it up. Blow it the fuck up. Just blow everything up, man. Just drop the fucking nuke. This I got my fucking. You want to see my nipples? I'll take my shirt off. It's unbelievable. Welcome to Monetize This, episode number 70 something. I don't know, 76. I think it is. Can you believe 76 episodes and you know not one is the same, I don't think. For better or worse. Jesse, your fucking connection is fucked.
Ah, fuck off. You weren't bitching 5 minutes ago.
Actually, I was thinking like I couldn't hear you, but I thought it was because you weren't talking, but it's because...
Alright, so what about now?
Oh, you sound way better.
Okay, well, you weren't complaining earlier when I made you come.
You're right. Well, that was... You sent me that picture.
No, it was over the phone.
Well, they're shredding on this song right now. You hearing this?
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Hey, you know, it's great fucking...
It's gonna go nuts, right? He's gonna have an orgasm, right? Boo!
Right on.
Some crazy shit right there.
That's the one. That's like when they fucking roll their eyes in the back of their head in the middle of the song.
And looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they do. Sometimes they look good. This person's telling you to hook up the car battery to your nuts. Yeah. If you want me to call and troll tonight. What's up, Tyler Black? How you doing?
Hey.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing, mofo?
I'm doing good tonight.
Glad you're doing good. I have no idea what's gonna happen tonight, but I'll tell you what thing's gonna happen tonight. When Joe Cronin, when I get fucking drunk, I might hook up with everybody.
Whoa.
Not if you laugh like that, though. If you laugh like that, I'm gonna lose my boner. I'm just kidding.
I kind of liked it. Fuck it.
All right,
You like it, Jesse?
Yeah.
Jesse loves it.
Yeah.
Let me pour myself a glass of this shit.
Well, I just got done doing my show on my channel.
Are you doing that show where you measure people's penises?
No, I do the Tyler Cassie Black show on YouTube.
I thought that's
Wait,
what
what do you do? You do something with your girl?
Wait,
Yeah, me and my wife have. That's why the channel's basically mine and my wife's. Tyler Cassie Black YouTube channel.
What's she doing on the show? Like,
She helps. We talk about stuff. So
you talk about your sexual problems?
no, I have regular guests on my show.
Well, I mean, if you told me you talked about your sexual problems, like I would miss a goddamn episode of that.
Or their pee.
Just lie and tell people sexual problems. No, I'm sure.
No, we talk about wrestling and all news.
All right. Well, we got a donation. Here we go. This is where we go. We get donations tonight. I'm going to be doing lots of drinks. Oh, I still get the out of nowhere screen up. Let me just fucking get rid of that.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the out of nowhere screen.
Yeah, we're not out of nowhere anymore. Oh, this is someone making fun of Tyler. Tywa Black. He's making fun of your speech, Tyler. What a cocksucker, huh? But he
needs to shut his mouth. I made fun of him.
Yeah, kick his ass. We can make fun of everybody though, really, you know. He can make fun of me. But what did he say? He said, "Match you audiences only. Take no prisoners. Smash them in the mouth. Expose the wise. Insanity faux fui." Why?
This dude must be an idiot.
Oh my God! No, I just read it.
Well,
What is going on? You can't make fun of my friend Tyler like this.
oh, but if you pay,
Yeah, it's hard to. I don't know what to do because Tyler supports the shit out of me with money, and he's a great guy. And then this guy donated his money, so what do I do? You know, so we gotta do the joke.
I will say though, it's easy on a time.
How much did he donate?
Well, he 316, but he's donated a lot before.
No. It's real simple, dude. Whoever the fuck donated, that's great. But Tyler delivers gold on this show.
I love Tyler, even though Tyler, you're like comedy gold. Like whether you know what I mean, because like we're laughing.
Try to be. Plus, I do mine and my wife's channel, Tyler Cassie Black on YouTube channel. Go subscribe to.
God damn it. What do you really do though? I mean, like, what do you guys see? What do you talk about on the show? What have you talked about?
We talk about life stories. We talk about WWE Impact. We try to get a big laugh out of it.
Out of what? A TNA Impact?
No, we laugh about all sorts of stuff. Life stories that my subscribers are telling me about, and yeah, they talk about their personal lives.
I like this. How many people are calling your show?
I think the most I've had is like 6 or 7 people.
Oh, that's good. That's how I started.
Tyler Black 19911. That's my Skype account.
All right. Well, now you're gonna get swatted. No, I'm just kidding. No, but really though, Tyler, it's how I started was with that many people. And I was just happy to be. I'm glad no one was listening. But I'll tell you what, when I discovered Stickam was amazing because what I would do is I would cheat. If you logged into a separate computer, and you opened up 17 browsers of your own show, it counted it as 17 people. So every time I did that, it would launch the show into the top rankings. And then everyone would come in, and me and Troy used to get like hundreds and thousands of people listening to us live. I actually had... Well, normally on this show we get 600 to 1,000 people now listening, but because there's a problem with YouTube the last 2 weeks, nobody's getting the notifications. Like tonight, there's only 260 watching.
YouTube's way better on iPhone. Not only does it work, I can moderate the chat now, which that wasn't even possible.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
But this is the smallest audience for Monetize This I can remember in a long time.
Yeah, because ever since Dave resigned and.
Well,
yeah.
No, this is the first show back. I mean, nobody, this isn't that about that. This is just people out of nowhere had like 500 people. It's because YouTube is fucked and no one's getting their alerts.
I know, like, I've been getting my alerts on my wife's phone, but...
I get them. I've actually been getting them, too. I haven't been having much of a problem, but a lot of other people have been. Yeah, you know what? I love Stickam, dude. I love that site. Girls would send you, like, their videos of their pussies. Like, it was crazy. Like, that's why they shut the site down, because what happened was a bunch of, like, underage girls were going on there and, like, doing all kinds of fucked up shit.
How old were these girls? Were they, like, how old?
Well, the ones that I saw, they were old enough. I made sure they were fucking. I think they were old enough. They were like 30 or something. I was like 22 and 21 when I was starting on the site.
Right.
So it was a good time. It was kind of anything goes. I still have the episodes. I'm gonna actually put up some old stuff. But the point of me bringing this up was because Troy was my co-host, and some of you guys remember Troy, who's been on the show a bunch. He was on the show the night Tommy was on the show when he made the joke about the Owen Hart thing, and he jumped into the couch. But so he's supposed to be joining us tonight. So as soon as Troy gets on here, we'll be good to go. Hopefully he will be here soon. And I believe
That's the night like you were stroking the invisible dick. I remember that. Seansby called in.
Wait a minute, when?
That was the night that Seansby called in and Tommy was stroking a big ass dick.
Yeah, he was stroking. Right. Yeah, he was making. He was like, yeah, that was funny as shit.
Who
Dude.
did?
Yeah.
Who did?
I'm gonna lose my fucking YouTube, and Tommy's over there like, fuck you.
Sean's View called into the show, and like we like.
Where the hell is he at? When he call in?
No, this was a year ago. This was a year and a half ago.
Where the hell is he?
He's not here now.
Goddamn, get him in here, motherfucker.
And he called in and he was like saying about all this stuff. He was gonna leave YouTube, and Tommy C. While he was talking about leaving YouTube, he was like jerking off his like dick and stuff. I don't know. It was really funny.
Great. Boy,
It
by the
was
size
funny.
of it, it was Godzilla's.
Yeah, it's.
And then you got Troy jumping off a building trying to get away from God. No,
It was a funny time.
it really was. Bunch of queers.
So Mr. Troy will be joining us at some point.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Until then, I'm just gonna sit here and sip my vodka.
Sip your vodka.
My vodka.
Oh shit! I need to get a chair. God damn it!
I don't have nothing. I don't have no alcohol to drink. So.
Oh yeah.
My wife said, "Where's her vodka?"
I
Oh,
buy her
Jesus
one.
Christ.
She comes on. Well, I mean, I don't want to be inappropriate, but you know, if you guys do some things on camera, I'll buy you vodka.
Whoa.
We can't.
No, my wife's playing bingo right now on Facebook.
That's hot. Well, I mean, we can't do that on.
You know,
We can,
there is sex bingo.
Well, the things I'm thinking of, we can't do on YouTube, but you know, I will say, you know, look at Josh Lyons. Josh is a real American 217 on Twitter, and he is drinking crazy amounts of beer.
No pussy.
He's
got Josh Lyons. He's subscribed to my channel.
I love Josh. He's a committed bro. He's a really cool dude. He's been listening a long time. Look at him, he's drinking beer here. He's listening to the intro of the show, just guzzling beer. This is like what I think. This is what I think while I'm at work all day. Just drink beer.
No pussies allowed.
Well, he got the best part of the intro too. No pussies allowed. I'm really excited because I'm downloading the NHL 17 beta, so I'm like really fucking kind of pumped up.
NHL 17 beta.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Better be better than they've been. Hey, Joe Cronin, I got the notification from Monetize This, so watching live, it's 2:20 in Australia. What's up, Rachel? Is that Rachel? I'm trying to read, my damn phone is all blurry.
It's 20 there in Australia. Okay.
Wait a minute, Australia, 2:20 p.m. though. It's like it's like middle of the afternoon over there.
Yeah, it's middle of the afternoon there.
God damn it, I've been thinking about Australia for the last year. I don't know why, but I've been thinking like, you know, like. I know this is weird because we know Australia, we know Sydney, we know the deal, we know what's over there. You know, I do a lot of Pokemon stuff, and like, there's a lot of. I was talking to a lot of guys from Australia because just the shipping sucks there. Like, they have to pay so much money, and things are already expensive there anyway. But one day I was just thinking, like, man, what is it like in Australia? Like, what is it really like in Australia? Like, what if I just left? I just packed up and went to Australia. Like, I'm going to get out of here. Like, let's just go to Australia and live. Like, how crazy would it be? Because even though, like, I mean, it's technically, like, what like a penal colony, how it started out? Like, you know, but now it's almost like its own little paradise, like, you know? It's just completely away from everybody. You know, they're not worrying about, like, any of the shit that we're worrying about, right? Because no one's in Australia. Who the fuck is there? They're not worrying about, like, these, like, the extreme Islamists.
No, they've got like 9,000 deadly animals.
They worry about deadly animals. There's no mother. You know, you're not worried that some guy's gonna butcher you with an axe on the bus because a book told him to, or because he's mad at somebody. But you have to worry about a kangaroo grabbing you and beating the shit out of you, or one of those fucking birds picking up one of your kids and taking off with it, or a spider the size of your fucking stomach in your shower.
Jesus Christ!
What?
I don't know.
They've had a couple terrorist things. I feel like I haven't heard a damn thing out of Australia.
Yeah, those fucking spiders will blow the hell up.
Years ago, and then they passed reform stuff, and it's been like almost nothing.
I don't know, because you got the Australian Open every year there.
Oh, they got a lot of sporting events. I mean, it just seems like I feel like on the scale of, like, I mean, please, somebody tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, on the scale of crime, I feel like Australia's, but then we're also low key. We don't hear a lot from Australia.
No, we don't. We don't hear we don't hear a lot from them.
I only hear good things. I hear like, oh, there's a movie premiere. You know.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I don't hear no bad things that happen there.
Yeah, it's probably because it's all. Well, never mind. Brandon Colby, what's up? Brandon Colby, how you doing, man?
Hey, man, when are we going to get down on the NHL 17 beta together?
Bro, like, as soon as possible. I'm at 64% download right now.
Okay, well, like tonight, you're saying?
Yeah, because I think I'm going to record some footage of it tonight.
Well, I'm down. I'll play defense for you.
All right. I haven't played. Have you played it?
Yeah, I've played a couple games.
Is it better than the last year's?
Obviously, it's a beta, so it's a little raw still, but honestly... I don't really see much mechanics-wise that's different. The only thing that's really different is
the goalies
they're
better?
using the different engine now, so the players look a little bit better than they did in 16.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, here's my problem.
Where do you go download it at? Do you type it in the download?
You have to sign up on the EA site to get access, but it's closed now, so...
Okay.
You can find them if you got a couple bucks. You can buy a code off eBay. I know that much.
I can probably send you one. I got a couple extra ones, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
My issue is this: I used to love playing goalie on drop-in games.
Yeah.
But the last 3 years or the last 2 years, goalie's a piece of shit now.
Yeah.
Why?
It's I don't know though. You have that elite controller. You should be able to set those paddles, and once you get used to it, you should be able to dominate using that elite controller.
Yeah, but I mean, the goalie doesn't. He moves like shit.
Well, yeah, that's definitely true. I don't know. They had to have changed something with like the algorithm or something as to how the goalie kind of like moves back and forth in the goal, because it's just weird because you'll be on like the left side of the goal and just barely flick the right stick to the right, and the goalie will go like flying all the way across out of the crease into the other side.
It's like delayed. It's like you hit the button and then he moves way over, and it's sloppy and it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. But if you go back in the last fucking 4 games or 5 games of 360. The goalie mode is awesome. You can drop the butterfly, move to the left, move to the right. It's fun as shit to play goalie. Why is it completely ruined?
I think there's just kind of a steeper learning curve now than there was in the older games.
Dude, I played it. The goalie it really is bad. Like, it's not even, it is shit.
I've played goalie. In 16, I played goalie probably a half dozen times total in drop-ins. And just was so frustrated with it that I just kind of gave up. So I totally get where you're coming from.
I don't believe it's a learning curve because, like I said, I'm a goalie. That's what my thing. I turned into a goalie. Except for I'm a left D and a left wing when I have a team. But when I don't have a team, I just like to play goalie all day. And I'm obsessed with it. And this is just
not happy about it either.
They need to fix it.
I play right D because I'm a left-hand shot.
Holy
so.
shit. There's a donation. McDonish, what's up?
Call Larry, please. We need him. He's cute less than 3.
McDonish, man, thank you so much. And as I will do all night, when you donate, I'm going to have a drink for you. And now I'm going to swallow the semen.
Hey, Joe, I got to tell you, man, I had about a 6-hour Facebook conversation with a Hillary supporter today, and it was exhausting, I guess would be the word to say. Like, every time I tried to bring up a valid point, he basically just discredited me and said that what I was telling him wasn't actually a fact. And I was like...
I've noticed this. And you know something? And I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I want to come out and tell everybody that a year and a half ago, I believe, on my show, when I used to get in debates with Tommy and them, I believe that I had said multiple times, it's a no-brainer, I would vote for Hillary. I believe I said that multiple times. I was like, I'm voting for Hillary. And over the course of the last year, seeing what she's done, knowing what she's actually done, and hearing from other people, I now have no party at all. And there's no, there's no way I would vote for any of them. But yeah, it's really weird to listen to some people just don't want to hear it. Like that and you know what's funny is like a lot of the guys on the show, like Dave Rose and Tommy and other people used to tell me that. And by the way, I want everybody to know I am not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. I'm my own thing now because Republicans and liberals are criminals, and that's
You're
all
an independent.
Yeah, I guess so. And I don't even know.
I'm a registered independent too. It's all right, man. It just means that we don't really fall on either side. We kind of what's the word I'm looking for? We kind of fall on each side with certain issues, but we also disagree with issues on both sides.
What's wrong?
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, I think it's because we're cancers, man. We're like critical thinkers. So
Well, it's
we
also
always overthink over a lot of things. But I just, you know, do want to mention that the corruption that's been happening with the Clinton family in general has been going on longer than either of us have been alive. And it's something that we need to start having these conversations with people, because this could be the last free election that we really have, and it could turn into, you know, a socialist movement if she was to get in there. Now, some people might say that I sound like a conspiracy theorist saying those types of things, but I've done, you know, a lot of research. I read a lot of independent news, and I read a lot of news from both sides of the aisle as well. So it's something that, to be informed, you really have to have an interest in it yourself and go out and find the facts, because both sides are not going to be forthcoming with the facts to you, because it's not pretty.
Yeah, it's all bad, and it's who can kind of cover it up the best. You know, and I'm in the middle somewhere, so it's like I fight with everybody. I just noticed that it seems like the liberal side is like, for years I thought the Republicans were more irrational, and now I feel like the liberals are being more irrational than they've ever been.
Well,
you
know,
it's like you get in a fight, and like you get in an argument with debate, and like they just start yelling. The liberals call you stupid, or they get angry, or they'll say like, you know, you're a fucking idiot, and then they just walk away, or they're like, I'm not talking to you anymore, and they just leave.
Who?
That's usually when they've lost.
Oh, yeah. The guy that I was arguing with, as soon as I started linking him to facts of independent news articles showing the facts that I'm telling him about her, he instantly started attacking me and asking me why I'm even commenting on this person's post, because it was his wife's post. And she's like, oh, I just love the Democrats because there's all this diversity in there at the DNC, and you didn't see that at the Republican convention because it's just the old white boys club and this and that.
It did seem like that. I did notice that.
What's wrong with Hillary? Come on. What's wrong with
Look,
her?
man.
Well, yeah, they did that. They do that on purpose, of course.
Look, they paid people to come into the DNC and sit there and fill seats of Bernie supporters who had been kicked out, bro.
Dude, the Spanish, the funny, when she marched up, the chick, the mother, the whatever, the illegal mother or whatever, that was, I felt bad for them. I felt bad for the mother and the daughter. Like, first of all, I believe that mother should be allowed in the country now. Her daughter is here now legally and is getting an education. I do believe that mother should be able to become a legal, you know, of the country. She should absolutely be able to be legal. Her daughter's already here. She's in school. Legalize the mother. That's not a problem to me. But what was sick was that they marched them up there like that. I mean, maybe they paid him a bunch. I don't know. Probably paid him a bunch of money.
Seth eats my cock in the chat.
Seth eats my cock. What's up? All right, well, let's get away from the political stuff, because they're going to kill us.
We're going to make people angry. But I just kind of wanted to bring it up because it's good to get people critical thinking, because we've all been kind of brainwashed, so to speak, by the mainstream media. So it's good, and I'll definitely get off the topic.
Use me as an example. I mean, let me see. Good to see MONETIZE THIS is back. Enjoy the new Final Frontier episode. What else did Big Slow say? Have a good work in the morning. So about to turn in. Oh, he's got work. Oh, Big Slow, I'm sorry, but thank you for donating. Please tell your old buddy Big Slow a bedtime story to soothe me to sleep. All right, and Captain Murda said, did you guys hear about the YouTuber Marina Joyce, who everyone thought got kidnapped? Yeah, I thought it sounded like a joke from the beginning. I thought it was a scam from the beginning, so I never really paid enough attention to it. I don't understand that whole deal, but I'm going to talk about it in a few when I look it up a little bit more. But no, the point is, yeah, I used to pick a side too, because it's just natural. Everybody wants to pick a side.
Right.
Nobody's under more fire than me, because when I say something, someone says, oh, you're a disgusting Donald Trump supporter, and I go, oh, I'm not voting for Trump. And they're like, oh, so you're voting for Hillary. And I'm like, no, I'm not voting at all. I'm not fucking voting. I'm not voting for fucking scumbags. And first of all, Donald Trump, his take on gay stuff is a joke. He accepts gay marriage. He's so full of shit. In his interview, they were like, they were like, oh, you know, so what do you believe in?
I think it's bull crap too.
Well, yeah, because in a good way, he actually is okay with gay people. He's just sort of saying he believes in traditional marriage because he knows he has to say that. But I know that really Donald Trump fucking doesn't care. I think he's game for it. The only thing that Donald Trump does that's scary is his take on women. He has a weird take on women. And you know me, I'm no fucking fema lover because my Ghostbusters review. But I do believe that fucking, man, Donald Trump reminds me of me, to be honest. I'm not joking. Because, like, he gets fucking vindictive. He gets crazy. You can't really keep him fucking hinged. Like, he just flips out of nowhere. But he really probably has a good...
You wouldn't fucking do that as the leader of the country, I don't think.
Yeah, you're right about that. But maybe he won't either. You know what I mean? He just does this in media and social media. You know, I don't know.
I think all those stories are fabricated about him being a sexist, to be honest with you. But that's just my opinion, you know?
I don't. Some of the thing. I mean, what he says is pretty ignorant. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's hard.
It's come to the point where he has to realize that he needs to tone down how he's saying things to people because it's scaring off a lot of the people.
Yeah. When he says something strong, he has to say something strong. He can't say something strong and ignorant because when he does that, it's going to be used against him. But is that the way he really feels? You know? I mean, he wants to fucking, you know, he wants to do things that make sense as far as controlling, you know what I mean, immigration in the country. I get that. But the Democrats... He
wants to fucking separate everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking about war and everything. Fucking, dude, the RNC was
Regulation is fine.
I watched the RNC. I thought we were at war, like, now. I was like,
sad,
what is
though,
going
Donald
on?
Trump thinks that blind people can work.
Dude, the DNC was a big joke of bullshit, and the RNC was a big scare job. It was unbelievable. I thought Donald Trump... I thought we were at war. I thought we were in a big war. I thought it was crazy.
I'd love to give you a narrative real quick, and you kind of give me your take on it. So, you know how I think it was Thursday, Trump said something along the lines of like Putin and Russia should hack the DNC servers and all that. So then the DNC people start saying that Trump told Putin to hack it, so the Russians hacked their servers and released the email leaks and all that stuff that happened on Wednesday or Thursday or whatever day it was. But come to find out now, it was actually leaked by a DNC employee. Now the kicker is there's this guy, I don't know if you've seen it, and I'm not sure of his name off the top of my head, but he was a DNC delegate or something along those lines who ended up dead with 2 gunshots in his back the other day. And they're saying that it's possible that he could have been the one who leaked them. I just kind of wanted to know your opinion on that. And it just kind of worries me that, you know, somebody who's been involved with such corrupt, you know, practices can even still be considered a candidate for president of the United States at this point.
Yeah, I think it's all scary to me, to be honest. I think I've given Hillary a much harder time.
Honestly,
than
dude,
Trump.
I was behind all this conspiracy theory shit, but to be honest, I don't give a shit what she did. They're fucking. I mean, if it's really just because you have to be dirty.
Well,
At least she's not spreading fear. I'm not behind spreading fear.
I mean, like what she's done is really not good. Like what she's been doing.
I don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit if you were born here. If you're the fucking person for the job, fucking do it.
Well.
That's all I have to say about that. I'm done.
Well, she will do it because it's all rigged. So get ready.
That's all I'll say about that.
I guess I just don't understand also where people call Trump a racist because he wants to build a wall. Like that's all I keep hearing the Democrat side say is that he's a racist because he wants to build a wall.
Well, it's an example of what happens in the country. If you give your opinion on something. I mean, listen, everybody feels attacked. I want everybody to understand this. Everybody feels attacked right now. Black people feel like they're under attack by certain whites and cops.
They are.
White men like myself feel like we're under attack because we can't use our freedom of speech. If we say anything, we're racist. If we say something, we're sexist.
We'll be okay.
Oh yeah, we'll all be okay.
White guys, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Shut up about white guys. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine until your freedom of speech gets taken away.
White privilege.
That's what's bullcrap about. Where is freedom of speech? I thought we have freedom of speech.
So Troy, you just proved a point right there. You were okay with everything I said until I said white guys, and you were like, "We'll be okay."
don't need to bring us into the conversation.
More white people have been killed by cops than black people this year.
Well, that's a numbers thing. There's a lot of us.
Well, there is a lot of us. More of them have been killed. But
the ratio. The problem is the ratio's off. Way too many black people considered to how many black people there are.
Right.
In certain communities.
Right. I would
That's
call
just an overall number thing.
I would call it equal, though. So I would say I'm concerned about everybody, whereas you're concerned about everybody but white people.
Oh, yeah. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, definitely. Not concerned about white people. We'll be fine.
Okay. We'll be all right.
We'll be good.
We'll be good.
We're the thoroughbreds, so to speak, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe like 100 years down the line, we're really outnumbered. But for now, we're fine.
I guess the one last thing I'll say before I get off here and let you take another call. We all.
What we're saying is just marry brown people and blend in.
Well,
there's a higher power in these elites in this world that are running us into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And we as the people of this country, and not only this country, but a lot of other free countries in the world, France and England, and those are just two to name it, but there's
two of the whitest, most Anglo ones we can think of. Yep.
So yeah. I guess my annoyance is that I strongly defend black people on my channel. But I'll stick up for any.
Well, you defend people equally.
Yeah, I defend people equally, but I am challenged unequally. I'm discredited for my opinions on certain things because of who I am. I can't talk about feminist stuff too.
Anything that's like
soon,
Black Lives Matter or the feminist movement, we instantly get discredited because they think that we have no idea what's going on. But that's just not the case.
Some people can be assholes and discredit you, but absolutely you have to acknowledge as a white man from South that you're already in the hole with black people and women. That'll happen. You're coming from behind.
Yeah, I just want people to know that we're all in this together, and there's a bigger power that we need to be worried about and going after right now instead of going after each other. And one love will fix everything.
Fucking lizard people.
So, have a good night, Joe. I'll keep watching you, and if you get on NHL, I'll hop on and we can play a game.
All right, 90% done, Brandon. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even me, Mr. Fucking Peace, you can't just rush it. You can't rush anything. Everything's a process. It's a natural flow of life, and we can't force that. So therefore, you kind of have to work with the system.
Yeah, we can. We cloned a sheep.
That works.
I just saw the other day. They're doing fine. There's 4 of them.
Really? They did
Basically,
they finally did.
We're moving.
Hillary's your best fucking bet, and it's the only system that's going to be around right now. Eventually, it'll fall. But you can't just go to peace from this in one fell swoop. It has to be a process of decay.
No, it doesn't have to.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
Maybe it doesn't. But either way, Hillary's the only fucking option for
you. Watch what happens. You watch what happens
when
Hillary.
That is not true. There are plenty of options.
Watch what happens when Hillary gets elected. You watch.
That you're going to get everybody to agree on?
Go take a look at Germany.
There's options for that?
Go look at Germany. We'll be the next Germany. She wants to bring in 500,000 refugees to this country.
She's a nice lady. They got a lot of money.
Do you see all the refugees that have killed people in Germany over the last month?
Yeah, they got a lot of refugees.
They'll be coming here.
We bring refugees to this country.
They got a lot of Germans.
Because the problem is 10% of them aren't really refugees, probably. They're
you don't understand. Germany, if you're in charge of Germany, you know what's the number one thought of every single person that's been in charge of Germany over the past 50 years? Like, all right, how do we make up for Hitler this year? All right.
Yeah. Well, that's what we have here.
Refugees, we got them. All right.
Well, that's why that family got cut up by an axe fucking guy the other day because they let people in the country.
Pretty crazy, yeah. And you know what? I think that the crazy people, we eventually the crazy, you get them all. I think, hopefully.
Well,
get rid of shitty people. Hopefully get rid of all the
it's just like, it's kind of like, it could be like the gun argument. Like, all right, well, if we don't let people in, they're going to get in anyway. And you know what? If we take away guns, they're going to get the guns anyway. So really, just fuck it. Let everything be.
Pretty much what it
There's
is.
some other places. Australia's a good example. Not a lot of bad stuff going on in Australia.
I talked about Australia earlier. I said we should move to Australia. It seems good there.
Yeah.
It just costs a lot of money for shipping.
Everything going backwards. You're upside down. But other than that, it's like the same thing. It's kind of a little funny.
And there's
my friends want me to go play 2K16, so.
You gonna go play?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play 2K.
All right, Tyler. I love you. Thank you, man.
Yep, I'll see you guys later.
See you, Tyler Black. Straight out of Tyler. But it's good to be here, Troy, with you. It's like a reunion.
It's the OG. We're back to square one.
I just got to get you set up with like a microphone and shit.
I got a microphone, but yeah, I'll take donations, right? That's the cool thing to do these days.
But would you do that
That's
if I set you up with like a camera and a microphone? Would you do that, or at least a microphone?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that'd be fun. I'll do that, just like in the old days, casting live.
All right.
I'll say, when's the thing that's coming up? Are you doing something tomorrow? Is it tomorrow there's something?
No, it's always Friday nights for Monetize This.
No, I mean you're going somewhere. Isn't Brockton coming up or something?
Oh, Brockton?
Yeah.
No, that's well, August 26th is a huge show.
All right, let me know about that. Pass me in for that one. I wanna see that shit show.
You gonna come out to the show?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, this is
What
gonna
day
be.
is it? What day of the week is it?
It's a Friday night.
I like that. Yeah. What time? Maybe I'll take the day off. We'll make a day of it.
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock.
Oh, I love it.
I think JD's coming down, maybe from JD from New York too. JD from New York, he'll blow you.
I've only seen him for a couple minutes. He sounds like a friendly chap, though. I would say.
You'll enjoy him. KANE wants to vote for Gary Johnson. KANE's a big-time libertarian.
You know what? I would like. You know what? It'd be interesting if everybody just agreed on Gary Johnson. That'd be the great thing. Everyone goes. Most everyone hates Trump, so just vote for Johnson. And if most people hate Hillary, just vote for Johnson. And you get Johnson. Well, seems all right.
He's libertarian.
It really seems like the obvious option. I'm tempted to vote for that. That or
he's libertarian, so I mean that's usually okay.
Yeah.
Libertarian is very blue collar.
That's one thing they do of going against them. It is two old white guys. So they seem pretty hip. Did you see the campaign ad for him?
No,
it's actually pretty funny.
I actually hadn't heard of them until somebody on Facebook posted about them, and I said I don't know a goddamn thing about these guys except for that I think one of them might die while in office.
He used to be our governor.
Who?
We drive him around sometimes. We drive him around at work.
Honestly.
Oh, Mike Johnson?
What?
Who? Gary Johnson?
No, Bill Weld.
Oh, Bill Weld?
Yeah.
Weld is running with him? Yeah, I know Weld.
He's the vice president. Yeah, he's the VP.
I voted for Weld in Kids Vote in like 1997.
See, now you want to vote for Johnson Weld.
Isn't Weld a liberal?
Well, that's the thing. They're the libertarians. You know, they're kind of they're government stay away altogether. They're for the personal freedoms on the blue side, and they're for the conservative freedoms on the red side.
You know, I like that. And you know, a lot of my beliefs stem around the states. I really do believe that the states have the right to make their own decisions.
Certain things, yeah,
to
absolutely.
a certain extent, yeah.
There's so many different. Our country is so big. That's one of the biggest problems. Is that it's so fucking big and different.
Right. Because it's like people should start to really, people should start to move like around to where they're more comfortable. Like, okay, Massachusetts will allow you to do this. Oh, this state won't. Well, you know, you move where you want to live based on your values in a way.
I think a lot of people do that. Absolutely, yeah. You find a place that works for you.
That's
and your
why
family.
that's why we're supposed to be free. Now, when if you're getting into human rights, I mean that's a different story because we're defining that overall. You know, like what certain human rights. Like I don't think, as much as I don't like religion and I hate the Christianity shit and what they do to gays and what they believe in and shit. You
gotta allow it all.
Yeah, I feel bad for some of those religious people who are like they have to do this when, like, you know, it was forced on them by Obama because they really believe that this is wrong. And so for them, I do kind of understand that. But I don't believe. But I believe in.
Bottom line, kicking and screaming. Bottom line, kicking and screaming. We're making progress.
Okay. Well,
you just gotta. You hope the smallest percentage of people at a time to drag kicking and screaming. That's it. You just hope you get the smallest percentage of people at a time.
Well, I think they did that. I think they had those few, like, sure, if, like, you know, fucking Kansas can't deal with it, well, don't move to Kansas if you're gay, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why no one lives in Kansas.
Well, there you go. That's why I think that's why I'm like, leave it up to the states. You know, if the state really doesn't want you to do this, I mean, fuck it, you know? And then keep trying to vote for it every year. Keep bringing it back up again. Maybe eventually, Kansas in 40 years will probably allow it anyway.
You think it's okay, though?
What?
You think it's okay for someone's own personal beliefs to impact the lives of everyone else?
If the whole state votes on it, then it means that everyone else is not everyone else. Everyone else is the ones voting against it.
Religion should have anything to do with law, and like.
Well, no. Religion is there also beliefs. I don't believe. I hate religion, but I'm saying, but.
Somebody else's beliefs.
Yeah, but if the majority of the state's people believe that this is going to make them go to hell and that this is wrong,
Then they don't do it.
well, they won't do it, but allowing it, you know.
Trying to control other people's lives. That's
I don't want to control other people's lives, but but marriage comes from their
You know what's
religion.
fucked up? You almost have to be a fucking dictator anymore, and I actually almost agree with it.
What, Jesse?
I said I almost agree with what they've got to do because you have to fucking force people's hands because.
Oh, it's like when Superman does it.
No, I don't believe
that. Kind of fucked up, but he is Superman.
I don't believe you have to force people's hands.
I did a 2-hour conversation on this earlier. And,
You know. I'll tell you, if our buddy Tommy was here, his head would explode, or if Dave was here, his head would explode.
I don't really give a shit.
I mean, I'm in the middle here. I don't want to, you know, I just don't want. I don't want to force people because there's other states that they can go to.
Let me just say one more thing.
What?
There's a middle ground, but it's hard to get people to fucking see it. That's the problem.
So you make
have
them
to
do
force their hand because they fucking won't listen otherwise.
That's evil.
They can't even see the middle ground.
Or something like that. You wanted to pull the plug, but my parents did it.
But honestly, I don't even care. So
I get what Leah's saying. I get what everybody's saying. I'm just saying you cannot, in a free country, we can't just force a state's hand.
Little by little.
You can't prevent somebody else from
Exactly.
to somebody else.
I mean, listen. I normally was the other way. I was with you guys, but I'm glad I'm not anymore because at least there's someone disagreeing on this show. Because otherwise we'd all be agreeing.
No, dude. Honestly, I've switched my whole thing in like a day.
I think it's up to the states.
Fuck it.
No, that's not fair.
I'm in Massachusetts. I am voting for gay people to get married. I am voting for gays to get married. I want gays to get married.
Yeah.
In my state.
Everybody should be afforded the same rights.
Honestly, if
You're taking away the religious right of those people.
Everything she said was actually what we needed to do.
They're not taking away. It never was there.
I worry about she's full of shit though.
Yeah.
Because honestly, every goddamn thing she said sounded pretty much exactly like what we kind of need.
Well, Hillary's a liar.
There was so much to her tone.
Hillary is a liar. She's a corrupt.
That's the
She's
thing.
600 pounds of bullshit and a 150 pound
No, that's what I
bag.
didn't like because I feel people out all the time and I couldn't feel her genuineness. It felt disingenuine.
I wouldn't
everything
want
she
to.
said was.
Well, just go look at the YouTube
really
videos. Go watch the videos of her lying. I mean, it's countless videos of her lying.
Honestly, I don't give a shit.
It's
if
not
she lied.
propaganda
I don't care if she
bullshit.
Had people fucking killed. But if she fucking is gonna do everything she said, then fucking do it. Otherwise,
No, she's not
you're a
going
cunt.
to. Don't for a
I
second
don't
think
care
she
about what
would.
people did in the past.
She's not gonna.
to be
She's
honest with you,
Obama.
Because shit happened.
She's Obama.
Fuck it.
Oh, she's worse than Obama.
She's right. The other way of Obama. Absolutely.
Fuck them all. The whole system's
Obama
fucked.
actually
He could
got
be the
things
best-
done. Obama got things
I
fucking
know.
done.
That's what people don't seem to give him credit for.
Well, because the people that you're thinking of are people that don't fucking like what he got done.
Well, that's actually a good point. But it's also just, I don't know. It seems everybody's hating on the whole thing anyway, but I don't know. I do too.
I'll tell you what. Where we're talking, it's a political time right now. But
yeah,
I'll tell you that.
tell you that.
But I'm thinking of how long do you think I would at what point would I get in trouble on YouTube for masturbating live on the air?
You probably get reported quickly. I don't know, like how quickly the system catches those sort of things. I mean, you're the expert in that. How quick you get shut down, aren't you?
I'd probably be reported to the authorities.
Depends.
Oh, I could say it was educational. I could say it was educational.
Yeah, they're pretty instantly illegal, yeah. Especially if they're talking about it.
They've got women giving birth on here, so if they're giving birth, I should be able to masturbate.
That's educational.
Her fucking pussy's dilated and I can't come.
Wait a second. No, this is where the double standard for these fucking women comes in. A woman could give birth, and that's a fucking educational. Yet I gotta look at her pussy exploding. What if I'm masturbating and I'm just teaching you?
If you're teaching, maybe that you can get away with it, but you'd have to be like super instructive and scientific about it.
Yeah, like I would be like,
within your capabilities.
As the foreskin starts to become warm, it rubs back and forth, and this is the fucking adrenal gland that gets stimulated by the tickling sensation, as the pockets of fucking semen. I could really fucking.
Yeah, if you understand, they'd have like real people actually evaluate you, which is wouldn't. I don't think you can win that one.
I think they're sexist then. I think YouTube is sexist and full of shit. I think if a woman is allowed to be uploaded, her pussy having a fucking human being come out of it and blood and all this shit, and her tits are out, and but in a bathtub in her home, but I can't show people what masturbation is, then there's a double standard.
Well, you can, but again, you got to be, actually know what you're doing. Well, I'm sure you're well versed in the matter.
And this is where it begins to throb. The semen sometimes shoots out hard and heavy. Sperm can live up to 17 days. Like
that sounds like the noise that the robot makes when you call to refill a prescription over the phone at CVS.
What
Hear
the
that?
fuck?
It's like the best noise ever.
Everybody in the chat, write 69 because I'm immature. Umaga Club is in the house. What's up, Umaga Club? All I know is if I was president, all my Mexican brothers and sisters, we'd be here partying, bitch.
All I know is if you were president, something went horribly, immeasurably wrong.
You know what I would do if I
more
was
than 1 point in time.
You know what I'd do if I was president? I would
Nothing good.
I would make everybody in the country who's here already legal. Everybody would be legal. I'd make every Mexican who's here legal, and then I would build a wall.
There's probably a process though. There's got to be like some kind of process. You got to double check everything.
Right, but I would say like right now, like if everybody who's like working on a visa or like
That's the part I don't fucking like because
Dude,
the
you are
process-
getting a lot of 69s in chat.
Cool.
Fuck
There
yeah.
could be people repeating them. I'm not really looking that close, but there's a decent amount of them,
Fuck.
and there should be.
Tits and ass, indeed.
Joe should be a nature
we got
documentary.
369. I'm not sure what that modifier is, but
That right there, my friend, is...
That's when you get your lips inside her lips. Monica is freaking out. What's up, Monica? How you been? Reezy Wolf. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Monetize This. It's a show that is not about wrestling. We don't talk wrestling on Monetize This. We talk about everything else, and we're kind of fucking crazy. If you want to donate, guys, the donation link is in the description box down below, and the amounts are all listed there as well. I don't remember how monetized this has been the last few times, but I feel like it's been forever since we had a show.
Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks or 2 weeks or something.
Hell, I'll tell you right now, I love those damn balloons.
I love those balloons. Hillary, I think we should kill somebody else.
Shit, he probably just like, I don't want to know about it. Just leave
Hey,
me the fuck
Connor.
alone.
Connor, what's up, man?
I want to.
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Poor fucking Connor's been hanging here forever. Connor supports the show on patreon.com/Joe
Sarah
Show.
Connor.
Yeah, what's up,
Come
guys?
with me.
I was just listening to you talk about the presidential race and stuff, and thought that was pretty interesting. I'm a big Gary Johnson guy.
All right.
What you guys were talking about, libertarians and stuff.
I'm a big
hit the nail on
Johnson
the
guy.
head. Oh, yeah.
Huge Johnson.
Huge Johnson. Huge Gary Johnson. Yeah.
Get in the chopper.
I was just going to say, yeah, they believe that the government shouldn't tell you what to do if it doesn't harm anybody else. I did a big report on Ron Paul, who is really a libertarian.
I thought Ron Paul was cool for a little while.
Yeah, there was a little while. Remember
He's a little too crazy, though.
Hey,
He's a little too out there. Gary
Troy.
Johnson's just crazy enough.
Troy, it's funny that he brings up Ron Paul. Remember when we were doing the Stickam show? Ron Paul, that was a big thing. He was running then.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was he was a
crazy.
little
He was a little cuckoo, but he's cool.
He was very smart though. He was a little out there. I don't know if everything he said would have worked because of our system, but but if he started a system over, what he was saying works out.
Yeah, well, he legitimately wanted to destroy the Department of Education.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the things.
It's a little crazy.
One of the things that some libertarians or like Republicans or some conservatives and things, what they don't understand is a lot of times they say, get the government out of here and let free market happen because then everything will be good. But actually, but the problem is...
No, I think we've learned at this point corporate greed destroys everything.
That's
money's
right.
the root of all evil, right? It really is true.
That's the problem is you leave it to capitalism at that point, right? And yes, oh, here we go. Nikki T. This show is getting way too fucking heady for everybody. This is fucking. We should be talking about pussy fucking.
Joe, first I want you to shotgun a whole glass of wine and then call the girly line as Bray Wyatt. 25 points to Jesse.
Hey, Nikki, thank you for the donation of $25. I love you. I don't have any wine, though. But I will call the girly line as Bray Wyatt. Are you going to spread your legs tonight for Bray?
Go back to, I don't know.
Do you want to go
to listen to psychics and shit?
You want to go to the darkness?
These fuckheads.
Ooh, I should call a psychic.
Do it.
Ooh,
You guys want me to call a psychic?
that would be awesome.
I mean, you can get ones for cheaper than phone sex. So you don't want to, make sure they're decent.
Madam Cleo's fucking dead.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Oh
Not
no,
really
I'm not
crazy.
sure. They don't, dude. You don't even have to do like that kind of shit. You can go to like a they're almost like a sex line fucking thing. They're just tons of them, and then you pick who you like.
I'm helping everybody out with their love problems tonight. If you got
They're like
sex problems, you call Joe. Monetize this 70 fucking thousand, whatever the fuck episode it is.
Oh, Miss Cleo's not. That sucks. You should call someone else funny like that.
You were gonna say to call Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo. You've called Miss Cleo.
Nah, but you know. Shut the fuck up. We know.
Was she saying she's dead?
Yeah.
Let's face it, she's not somebody you look at and go, yeah, she'll make it to 103.
I saw it coming the whole time.
I didn't see that coming.
I never called the phone line though.
If I had seen that coming, I would have bought that insurance for my kids.
Damn.
Let's If I had thought about it more, I would have saved Michael Brown. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? They're in there somewhere. Shit.
Well, she was a generous lady.
I've got Miss Cleo's photo up. Let's just get all of Mrs. Cleo's fucking Miss Cleo. Cause maybe she didn't have any kids because she was Miss Cleo. Let's get all of her regrets out there now. If I'd thought it through, I wouldn't have got the AIDS. Oh, Jesus.
Is that what got her?
No, I don't know what got her. She's like,
Nah, you should fucking ask. You should call a psychic and ask, like, so is Brock Lesnar gonna win?
Hey, is Brock Lesnar going to win? Call a psychic line. They'll be like, hi, you've reached 1-800-PSYCHICS. Press 2 to be connected now. And it's like,
psychic.
You press 2, and then it's like, they're like, hello, this is Rosie. And then you're like,
Mr. Black.
hello, Rosie. No, hello, Rosie. Oh, wait, how's the Miss Cleo? Rosie, it's Miss Cleo. I've got AIDS. Why am I doing it? I can't do Miss Cleo anymore. I can't do this British accent. Why? What the hell? I can't do it. Why can't I? Why did I lose the accent? What happened?
You got the accent yips.
Yeah, I guess, is that a thing? The accent yips.
Yeah, the yips are a thing.
Yip, 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 yip. A fucking Muppet from that show.
No, the yips, when you can't do something, you can't do something completely simple. Like I was,
like when that time I couldn't masturbate?
Yeah, exactly. Like exactly the time you were like, how do I do it? Like, it's the hands, is it the foot? Like, next thing you know, you got rug burn. Yeah, how? You don't know. Yeah, you got the dick yips. Exactly.
The dick yips. Hashtag dip dick yips. You got to call the Miss Cleo. Call me up. I'm waiting for you to call me. Call me.
Miss Cleo, how do I get rid of my dick yips?
I'm never going to get a dick with the sweatshirt I'm wearing. That's right. I bought the sweatshirt at Walmart. This big chain I wore around my neck, I stole it from some honky motherfucker in Harlem. She began
You don't have anyone she has like the moo and shit, like the African hairdresser and moo?
No, yeah, she does right there. You know what though? I think. Can you imagine? I like picture Miss Cleo like growing up, like when she was like 25, she would like scam her family and shit. You know, like she'd be like,
I did a voodoo on their asses. What? I don't know. Fucking. She's probably pissed at you, you know, right now.
Yeah,
she's like, you do another joke on me, I'll take a shit on you.
Wait, if I call this number, does Miss Cleo pick up?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that'd be great if somebody like bought the line, bought an old line for it, and started doing like replays and shit.
Let me call this line: 1-800-311-1412.
I'm sure it's like the old pay-per-view numbers. They don't work no more.
Let's see.
No, it's probably like a window company or something.
Oh no, Miss Cleo's not there.
She didn't pay her bill. You gotta pay your bill
now.
Oh god.
I don't know, who's that one that gives you like there's a psychic place that gives you free 20 minutes that's I think it's californiapsychics.com or something.
That's because they're fucking
they're a bunch of beach boys.
Let's take a phone call. 949, what's up?
Joe, what's up? It's a grumpy nerd, man.
Hey man, what's going on?
Nothing. I was trying to call Miss Cleo. What the fuck?
Your shit's way too loud there. Oh yeah, I mean we're trying to get a hold of her. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she can.
Don't have long distance.
She can give you.
The fucking line is dead.
I'll tell you the next Funko Pop you can sell on your website.
Did you ever call her when you were a kid, man? Come on.
I didn't actually. I did call. I called sex lines. Well, I know the best thing about the sex lines is I called the sex line and like I did all this weird stuff, and then like my mother found out, and then she was like, "What the hell is this?"
Shocking.
But I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I did this weird, dark, deep voice, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, she blamed it on her boyfriend, the dickhead that used to live with me.
Nice.
And she screamed at him and stuff, and she's like, I can tell it's him. And I'm like,
But all those women on the sex lines are beautiful, right? I mean, they have to be.
yeah. Well, you know what? I figured it out because of that episode of Beavis and Butthead where they call the sex line. It's this big fat lady with hair all over her legs, and she's like, baby, and then she's like, ugh.
I'm pretty sure that's what they look like.
You ever see that, man? You ever see that? You know what I'm talking about? Beavis and Butthead
Beavis
episode?
and Butthead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an episode, like the chick, I guess Butthead or something like wanted her to put the phone under her butt, so she puts the phone under her ass and like smokes cigarettes and like all night long, and they like fucking were on the phone with her for like 9 hours. Yeah, they were like listening, like I can hear a butt, like I can listen to her butt all night long.
No.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm trying to
the hell was that? Well, anyway, so Troy's here, Jesse's here, but I got this guy, the grump. Oh, wait a minute. All right, I was gonna introduce who you were. Dolph Ziggler is cute, but a bit small in the package. Titus O'Neil has a tree trunk. How does Tyler Black wipe his rectum? I don't know. Long Dong, I don't know. Thank you, Long Dong, though. I'm drinking.
He uses a shag rug.
Who's Long Dong? He sounds cool.
Long Dong is just somebody you randomly just donated. I don't know.
Wow,
I get these donations. I mean, all right, let's talk about. We're talking to Grumpy Nerd. If you don't know who he is, he's on YouTube. He's got 9,692 subs. So like, everybody should go sub to him because it's driving me nuts. Because you got to get 10,000.
I lost a shit ton last night.
Oh, it was one of those deletion nights?
No, I just I've been kind of boring lately, so I decided to go back to my old ways, and I kind of shit on the whole thing. And I don't know, man. People off, I guess.
Oh, you went you went rogue on people.
A little bit, yeah.
You know what? I gotta tell you, I've done that same. I've done a lot of that. I've had a lot of meltdowns. People stay with me though. But yeah, because like I was listening to the criticisms and stuff, and I said, you know what? Fuck you, I'm doing this, and if you don't like it, suck it. And then like 80 people unsubbed, and you're like, oh shit, like
Well, thank you, suck it.
Yeah, no, I looked at it like a good thing actually. I figured, you know,
purge. It's a purge.
Yeah, fuck them. Who cares?
There was another guy too. The grumpy the Grumpy Nerd, and there was another guy I reached out to. There was one other guy, and I can't remember who he was. Coincidentally, you both had green and black as your like backdrops, and green and black is my favorite colors.
Well, there you go.
So I was like, this is right. And you guys, for some reason, were subscribed to me, and I didn't know why. But I was looking through like my top subscribers to find like I was basically doing like where's the talent at, you know? And I just found you and the other guy, and I was like, this is cool. And I had a channel where I did kind of what you're doing. It only got to 3,000 subs, and I gave up because I had a website where I sold toys. I purchased off of multiple toy sites, including what's the one that you deal with? East Coast, whatever, something E something.
Oh, Entertainment Earth.
Entertainment Earth, yeah. Obviously, they're like one of the biggest ones, so I dealt with them a bunch, and a bunch of other websites. So I would obviously, do the demos and then sell the items on my own website, so it would promote my own site. So yeah. So anyway, I found that interesting, and you just seemed like cool. So you and the other guy, I forget who the other guy is now. I got to figure out him out. I was like, they'd be pretty good for Monetize This, I think, to come on in once in a while, or whatever. And yeah, so that's what happened. But what is?
Yeah, fucking A. I see you got a Funko Pop in the background there. Fucking.
I do. I got
shitty ass Funko Pops.
This is Diablo.
I know. I see it.
I love Diablo. Yeah, my wife got it for me. I got a bunch.
I got kind of popular because of that shit, and now I'm kind of bitter about it. So I think that's why I lost a bunch of subs. But
I mean, I've done similar things because on my channel I focus on wrestling. That's what I do.
Right.
But I've always wanted to do a variety show of I'm Joe Cronin and I'm going to talk about whatever I want, and that's why you come here. But that is very tough to harness an audience on random things to just come see you. It's very tough to launch a site like that.
Yeah, but you happen to have the right personality for it.
I know. I think I do, but at the same time, it's really hard. It's much easier.
You can't start with that. You can't gather an audience of just yourselves, of clones.
It's much easier to be like, oh, I'm talking wrestling. But the thing is, if I stray from wrestling on my channel, people start getting pissed. And so like I'm like, well, no, I'm gonna talk about whatever I want. This is my channel, and screw it. So I know what you're saying. You're pigeonholed into the pop stuff. And that's not all you want to do, right? Is that what you're saying, or?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I kind of got popular because of that, but I love all that shit, action figures and nerdy shit, and I'm trying to branch out. And every time I try, people get pissed, and so I kind of went off a little bit yesterday.
Sorry.
It's like fuck it.
Dude,
no, it's all good.
It's the equivalent to when people want the band to play the old shit. It's like
yeah.
Well, the artist has the right to do new stuff too.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like so do we.
Let's see.
No, it makes sense, and I feel like if I slowly incorporate other shit, that would help, but it doesn't. So.
Fuck that. Well, you got to give it more time.
Let me ask you that. Well, let me read this donation. Big Slow just said, how much of a donation would it take for you to Vader bomb from Tyler Black? Oh yeah, check out the hotline recording. What the fuck is he talking about? The hotline recording. Check out hotline recording out. What?
What is that?
I don't know
what
the hell.
You got a voicemail somewhere?
I have no idea what he's talking about. He linked me to a YouTube video. Oh, let me check this YouTube video and see what this is. Hello and welcome to the Mental Help Hotline.
If you have multiple personalities, if you're dyslexic, press 696.
Oh, he said the Mental Help Line. That's kind of funny. No, so let me ask you this. So what do you want to do on your channel?
Shit, man. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
You mean like
I started it for fun, man, because I have a daughter and she likes unboxings and shit. So I, try to do kind of that for her, and then it just kind of took off. So, I mean, I love all that shit, nerdy stuff, but I think eventually, I'd like to do maybe a podcast or something different. I mean, I love that toys and all that stuff, but obviously people want me to be in one little genre, so it kind of sucks.
Well, I mean, all you have to do is, and Deacon Do Dirty, thanks, man. Deacon Do Dirty said he's checking out your channel. Deacon Do Dirty has been a listener of mine for a while, and he loves pop shit. So he's checking out your channel, like, yeah, pop stuff. So I mean, it depends how much criticism you're getting. I mean, if it's coming from like a few people, and it's like, oh, whatever, then But I mean, like, look at your videos. Like, I'm trying to look at your videos and see. Okay, so you did live streaming of MLB, right?
Yeah, I just fucked around with it. Didn't do well. The funny thing is, one of my I guess most controversial ones is that when I was like the Funko Pop guy right in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got drunk one night, and I got pissed off that I wasted money on Funko Pops, and I decided to do a Pop Slayer video, so I basically killed a bunch of my Funko Pops.
It's funny.
Dude, it was fucking crazy, man.
Love that.
People freaked the fuck out. Like, a lot of people got mad and left, and a lot of people came on, jumped on board and was like, do more. So
I'll tell you what that is. I'll tell you exactly what that is. Are you, like, you don't swear in your videos, right? Like, you're like, these are my...
No, I do. I mean, not a lot. It's not like I go out of my way to do it, but that was one of the things last night. I went pretty big.
Yeah, so
swearing.
I think a lot of the people are probably like more like nice, like, oh, this guy's so cool, I'm a nerd too, like, and then when you, but then when you go off or something, they're like,
all
whoa.
of a sudden, one psychotic episode, and you're that guy.
But your name is Grumpy Nerd. What the hell do they think? I mean, like, your name is
like,
Grumpy
you should be like schizophrenic
nerd
or something,
You should, honestly, I think you should keep acting crazy and keep doing this shit, to be honest. And here, let me ask you this too, because I've been working with people's channels for a while now, because I don't know why, but I seem to have an idea. But no, what you're doing right now, your views on your channel, you get close to the same views I get, and I have 36,000 subs, but a lot of my subs are dead. So like, but we almost get the same amount of views. So anyway, in fact, my point is, what is it? What type of podcast would you do? Like what we're doing now? Like we're just kind of going everywhere: politics, entertainment, fucking games, weird sex shit, toys, everything.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean,
You got excited when he said sex shit.
Exactly. I jumped out of my seat. No, I mean, I think for me, I'm different. Most of the channels that do what I do have two people, right? Like a guy and a girl, or two people that can like feed off each other, and I don't have that.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to do something different, And I think
you need some
podcast. Yeah, I know. Maybe. I mean, but I don't want to do that because that's what everybody else does. So I'm trying to keep
your morals.
What, Troy?
So compromise your morals, get the eye candy.
Right.
There we go. Problem solved. Next.
Get a blow
Maybe
up
I should just get a cutout. Yeah, or like dude, that would be fucking amazing. If I just had a blow up doll sitting next to me.
You know what? I've been.
Get a cheap one.
I'm not even joking. I was thinking about buying one of those real ones. Like, actually, I wasn't gonna buy one. I take it back. My wife would kill me.
Expensive, dude.
No,
you could get a machine that jerks you off for that.
I emailed no. I'll be honest with you. I emailed the lady who makes them. There's a website where the lady makes them. They're like $3,000. They're insane, dude. They're insane.
Like a box and everything.
But no, I emailed her and I said, hey, I would love to demo those on my show. I have 20 million views on YouTube. I'm not even joking. I have the email somewhere. And I was like...
yeah, it's a sponsorship, because it's not like they're going to ask for it back.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to literally send me a free sex doll so I could demo it on the air. Like, it would have been great. But yeah, you could put it next to Grumpy Nerd, and then you could voice over.
Oh, no response yet.
And Grumpy Nerd would be like, so this is the new pop figure. What do you think of this, Bethany? And then Bethany just goes, I'm a slut! Okay, well, thank you. Thanks, Bethany.
Pop my pussy! No.
It's actually a fucking great idea. Seriously. That would be hilarious.
That is funny. So you can just go.
Use a $3,000 one either.
But my point is that some of your audience didn't like where that went, but a lot of them did like it. It's people on YouTube don't like change. Mostly, like a lot of my
nobody likes change.
A lot of my listeners are. By the way, because I've been doing this for so long now, a lot of my listeners are flexible. Like they know they're gonna get Weird Joe and this Joe and that thing. So because I've been doing it for so long.
But they're in for the ride.
Yeah, they're in. Like they're all in. If I go crazy, it's funny. If I'm normal, if I'm crying, we're
going full on Yankee Cannonball. Hold on to your seats. We're flying up and down and up and down.
Yeah, it's all good, man. And listen, I'm totally game for doing. I'm game for having you on this show. I'm game for fucking doing a podcast with you on your whatever. Like I'm game for doing something with you. No doubt about it. And I think when you do that, though, whatever the podcast is, whenever you do this, and you put it on your YouTube channel, or we put it up everywhere, I don't know. But when you start to do that, you'll start to feel, like, way better about everything. Because you'll be like, oh, I'm doing the thing I really like now.
I'm somebody.
Right. No, I mean, that's kind of why I did what I did, because I was feeling like it was a job, man, and I don't like that shit. Like, I did it for fun, and if it's not fun, then what's the fucking point? So that's kind of why I went off a little bit yesterday. I was just kind of annoyed about it. But No, I think it's fuck. I mean, I would love to do a regular podcast, like same shit, just talking about whatever. I don't care at this point. I don't care about, you know, losing subs. I mean, I feel like if I'm losing them, I'm probably doing something right. Does that make sense?
Well, I think I get that you're purging the people that weren't going to be, you know, eventually they were going to leave anyway. If somebody likes you, there's multiple reasons why they watch. Well, and this is for any YouTuber out there. You have to be giving value to somebody. And if somebody is coming only to see the new pop figures and your analysis of the pop figures, that's great. But that's all they're there for. But if you branch out and start... Like, I give, like, Boogie298 as an example. Boogie2988. Most people... He's got, like, 3 million subs. But most people really do watch him, for the most part, because of him. They just want to hear his opinions on things. Like... There was a lot of people who were like, no, I want to, because he doesn't do it as much. He used to do more comedy videos and like fat shaming this thing, and it was funny. But once they saw who he really was, they liked him. And so a lot of people are going to learn to like you, and that will be like a deal. Like, oh, we don't only like you giving us the info about the pops, but we wanted to know about you too. But the generic person who's just there to hear about the pops and your analysis on it, when you start going into you, they're like, ugh, I don't like this. Fucking just talk about the pops. Oh, fine, fuck it, unsub. You know?
Right.
But you can find any jackass talking about pops somewhere, but when you actually put yourself into it, or you start doing your shit, like, I think that's more valuable anyway, even if you lose a few at first.
No, and I felt bad last night. Some kid... I didn't know it was a kid, but he said something about how I was cursing and he's unsubbing. And I was like, all right, dickhead, well, there's 400 other... Yeah, I was like, there's 400 other, you know, Funko Pop channels. Go fucking have fun. And he was like, well, I'm 10. And I was like, fuck, sorry. Sorry, dude.
Well, that's the thing is, it's not your fault, but what it is the audience...
Like your parents never say fuck?
Well,
they fucked when they had you.
The audience have an... The audience has an impression of you, so that throws them off when you go crazy. It's just like one day I did like a PG video that was like I did like a top 10 video, and people were like, "Ooh, what the fuck is this, Joe?" You know, like it was people are used to me fucking swearing and going crazy. So yeah, your audience is used to it, so you don't even realize it. And then when you do that, they're like shocked. So it's like I get why your audience did that, but you were like, "What?" You know, I was just getting my feelings. What do you want to do though? Do you want to not do pops at all anymore, or like where do you want to go like video wise besides the podcast thing, or do you not want to do it at all?
No, I mean I still buy the shit. You know, I mean fuck, I can't help it because there's so many licenses and stuff that I like them. But yeah, I mean I don't want to fucking do Funko Pops forever, dude. I have so many, man. I mean I covered up my backdrop yesterday on my video, so you can't even see any of my shit anymore just because I was being a dick.
Oh yeah, I see that. Wait a minute! I'm watching your video right now. Oh my god, you took a fucking like some kind of blanket.
Yeah, I put like a sheet over it.
Dude, you had a fucking huge collection of that shit.
I mean, honestly, this would be like if I was like, hey, fans, I'm just telling you, I'm not doing wrestling anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of my subs would unsub. They would be mad because they're here for that.
No. Yeah, and it's not like I said I was gonna not do them anymore, but what I did was I kind of shit on the whole thing about Funko Pops is people get pissed off when these like exclusive things come out and people buy them and flip them, right? It's like this big deal. Everybody cries about it, and I basically made fun of everybody that cries about the flippers and just said that they're a $10 piece of plastic, like get the fuck over it.
And that's like your audience. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, holy shit, dude, that's crazy. I mean, that's like your audience. That would be like if I went on my show and was like,
it's fake.
Well, yeah, I was like, dude, it's fake. Get over it. Roman Reigns is the guy. Big deal. Calm down. Like, everyone would be pissed. Like, so yeah, dude, you essentially went after your audience there. Yeah, I get why they unsub now, but
I like you. You got balls.
But that's what that is why I like you though. That's why I saw your shit and I was like, this guy's like fucking us. This guy's great.
Dude, that takes fucking balls. Because honestly, you're standing up for your own. Like if you don't enjoy it, Joe didn't start this shit because he wanted to see he wanted to make everybody happy. He didn't have any fucking fans. He just wanted to do it because he enjoyed SummerSlam. He wanted to fucking just do it. And now look, you have to enjoy what you do.
Wish I could grow that mustache that you have, because that's fucking awesome.
You like that? It's fucking old timey, right?
Dude, if I let my hair grow, I don't know how. Why did you sub me anyway in the first place? Do you have any idea?
Fuck, man, I can't remember. There was some shit, like some big old drama on social media about some asshole that made fun of somebody that had like a disability.
Oh, I know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it was. It was. I know what it
Yeah.
was.
Anyways, I actually.
Oh yeah.
It was
remember.
Tommy
I
NC
remember.
2010. Yeah, Tommy NC 2010. That's what it was. And I flipped out, and then like it got covered by everybody. We were told that like fucking Leafy did something and Keem did something, and then it went into some weird thing. And anyway, Tommy NC blew up, and he had 4,000 subscribers since I knew him for 2 years. And he called me. What happened is he called me and he was like upset about like getting death threats and all these things. And I was like, dude, just fucking make a video with how you feel. And he went and made a video, and he started like crying in the video or something. And
some shit. I remember that.
Yeah, it was nuts. But anyway, that's funny how you found me. But anyway, so fuck it. So you're not
bring people together.
But you're not into wrestling though, right?
I mean, shit, I used to be, but I haven't watched it for years.
How old are you?
Really? I gotta fucking say that shit?
Yeah, I can't tell how old you are.
I'm 38.
Okay, all right. So I couldn't tell. So because you're like one of those younger looking, older bodies. Like you look like you could be like
The hat.
Yeah, like you could be like 33, or you could be like my age. Like, or you could be, dude. I saw a guy younger than me that looked similar to you the other day, and I was like, what the fuck? But
yeah, it's the old timey mustache, bro. It's one of those things.
That's probably what it is. Well, he had the old timey mustache too, but he was 28 and he looks older than me. But I've got like the pedo face because I've got no fucking hair that grows.
Yeah, you do. You do have I mean, you got, what is that on your chin? What are we calling that?
That is called, I was too lazy to finish this morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why I subbed initially though, bro, is because of that shit. And then I started watching some of your stuff, and I don't know, you remind me of myself, just kind of like talk shit and whatever. And so fuck. I mean, it's funny. I don't sub to barely any like Funko Pop or toy channels or any of that shit, like at all.
Right.
I don't watch any of that.
You know what? If I'm doing it, I wouldn't either. I mean, if it wasn't for me being friends with so many of the wrestling guys, I wouldn't do it because it takes away. It bothers me because you know what I mean. Like, say you're about to do a fucking thing on The Walking Dead, comes out with a new fucking toy, and you're like, all right, let me do this. But if you start seeing the other people's reviews popping up already and on it, you're just like, oh fuck it. Like, why am I gonna do it now?
Well, that's literally my life, dude. Like everybody in this little community, if you want to call it that, we all do the same shit every fucking month. You know what I mean? Like we all do the newest pops, or we all do the newest subscription box.
Do something
it's like
different with it. Like fuck it, fuck the pop.
Well, that's why I started killing them, because it was funny and people were getting pissed off. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you know, I gotta tell you, I had the idea to review the pop real quickly and then be like, and now it's time to smash. And then I was gonna have this thing, and then I was gonna have a sledgehammer, and at the end of every review of pop and toy, I was gonna smash it with a sledgehammer. I came up
in
with
the fucking microwave.
Well,
Are we done?
I did it.
You did it? There you go.
I did. I've got 3 of them. I did microwave. I've lawnmower, firecrackers.
People love that.
All right.
Dude, people love that shit though.
Car
you know?
battery works.
No, that's a great idea.
Sounds
Though.
interesting.
I would do it. You hook it right up to the privates.
Well, let me So yeah, I mean, you're definitely invited on this show anytime, and I'm certainly like to talk to you about other stuff. I'd like to do stuff with you for sure.
Put a little hairspray on it for that extra.
Were you the one that sent me the LinkedIn invite, by the way?
Carburetor cleaner.
What's that?
Maybe?
Did you find me on LinkedIn? Did you send me a LinkedIn invite?
Oh.
No, fuck. Don't you have to be like a businessman to have LinkedIn?
Oh my God, that wasn't you. Then I have no idea who the fuck that is.
I'm still on that point for me. To me, LinkedIn's still a little just seems spammy. I don't care.
It's a little. It's a little.
Apparently, it's almost legit now. I don't give a fuck.
It's douchey. I think it's douchey, but.
What is it? I don't even know what the fuck it is.
It's like MySpace.
Yeah, it's networking. It's just so you can give your resume to people.
But I gotta say, it works. Nobody's on there. So when I'm on LinkedIn, if I send like a message to a top like sales guy or CEO guy, like they're like, "Hey, I checked out your thing. Like, what do you do again?" And it's like you're mingling, like you're.
That just looks like classic somebody stealing your info site. I mean, anybody can just make an account and just steal everything. Fuck that. Huh?
It is bullshit, but.
So it's like
I'll
Tinder
email
for
people.
businessmen.
Yeah, I mean, it's everybody's on there. I mean, a lot of people are on there, but yeah, it's more of a business thing. Like it's like I mean, put it this way: I can get in touch with top officials of companies because of it, though. You know what I mean? Like I can fucking send a message.
You can do that on Twitter.
No, I mean, yes,
Exactly.
all right, yes, you can do it on Twitter, but when you do it, it takes a lot sometimes, and sometimes they miss the message, sometimes they don't get it, sometimes it's not them running it. But on LinkedIn, it's literally going to their personal thing, and you have to pay for it to send them a message.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
You pay to send messages. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like IMDb, dude. You know, like I do interviews, you know what I mean? Like I try to interview celebrities. So I got IMDb Pro.
Pro, yeah.
Yeah, you contact their agent.
They really just want a little bit of money to make sure you're half legit. You want to pay for it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I thought it was just for like
isn't a lot for a stalker when you think
Somebody
about
is freaking out on email to me because he's like, Joe, I've been watching this fucking guy for months and watching you, and now he's on your show. This is crazy.
Who's he talking about?
He's talking about he's been subbed to you and subbed to me, and he had no idea that we knew each other, and he's freaking out. He's like, this is crazy. Like, that's awesome.
You know what's funny? I feel that way all the time on like Facebook. I feel like I'm the only person. Like anytime somebody like completely random, like somebody from my middle school life, like is randomly friends with my like somebody I knew really well in college, or somebody I met like a year ago. It's like, oh, you know that person? What? I feel like other people don't give a fuck. I don't know. I just always thought it was crazy.
That's exactly.
Joe, what's your demo? Like, who watches you?
Have
you looked at it?
Age is
I was gonna say
ages mostly range from 18 to
childish to vaguely immature.
No. My average listener is 27 years old.
Okay.
So
and they're dudes or girls? I would say dudes, right?
Oh, come on! Are you really asking that question?
89.
Really? Come on.
89% male.
Chicks, obviously.
Are you fucking kidding me? 89%?
89% male, yeah.
Well, we have the same demo pretty much. Mine's not as extreme as yours, but it's the same, which makes me laugh, man, because, again, I'm reviewing fucking $10 toys, yet I've got, 18 to 34-year-old dudes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
you got a lot of bronies?
I guess so. What do you call them? I don't know.
Weirdos.
Bronies are the ones that do. The bronies is like the kid that had the fucking My Little Ponies behind his bed that are in perfect condition.
What was My Little Ponies? It was an original 80s TV show that was made to sell toys. And what do they like? The show, they probably like toys. What's the toys? It's probably some overlap there.
Maybe you're saying I have bronies? I have bronies on my channel?
Oh, I guarantee it.
Wait,
you're gonna have it. It's got to be at least 1%. It's got to be an integer percent, right?
You got to slowly unveil a My Little Pony doll or something. Like you'll get some weird, like
and just watch my shit skyrocket and be like,
that's what you do. Kill a My Little Pony, count how many subscribers you drop, do the math. We'll see who was right, and you lost him anyway. It's a win-win.
I bet if you molest a My Little Pony figure, like slowly. And
No, you can't do that because that's gonna alienate more people. We need a pure brony kill count.
Oh, okay.
Right. I agree.
Yeah,
because molesting, I might actually gain subscribers. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to try to weed them out.
You don't want to throw it off.
Not if nobody has an orgasm.
You got to get the money though. That's why you got to gain those subs.
That's right. If nobody's coming, nobody's coming.
Yeah, you got.
You just shut it off, right?
This is
fucking great. I want to go to a brony convention just to see what it's like. It sounds awesome.
You know what? I should go to the one because I'd be good interviewing them and like trolling everybody.
Have you seen the Bob's Burgers episodes? It's kind of the parallel there. It's great.
I haven't seen that about
no. Yeah. Well, it's Tina's watching. I forget what the name of the show is, but it's like unicorn bronies, and they go to a convention. And long story short, it turns out her like childhood toy is like the rarest one of all, and somebody steals it into the dark underworld to the brony. It's a good episode.
Well, and let me tell you something too. The Grumpy Nerd. I mean, a lot of your fans too, like these.
There's furries. They're all furries and shit. It's a good one. Look it up. Just Google Bob's Burgers bronies, and I'm sure it's a good episode
on YouTube.
It's got a good story in the end too.
I'm gonna look it up. But you know what? These people think you love this stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're like a lot of people sub to you because like, oh, this guy is the pop guy. He's great. And then to find out that you're like not liking it is like. It's like a fucking death blow to them. You know what I mean? They're like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like
I didn't think about that until I didn't think about that until after I posted the video. I thought about it a little bit.
Hey, I've done this.
I mean, fuck, dude. The thing is, like, it's not that, like I said, it's not like I don't like them and I'm not gonna to review them and shit. But I'm just being realistic, man. They're literally the cheapest shit ever, and people are freaking the fuck out about it. It's like, yeah, they're cool to collect and shit, but yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, so I was just kind of putting a little light on it, you know, and it's, I guess it wasn't a good idea. I don't know. Fuck, whatever.
I mean, like, I would say, like, it's crazy that fucking people, like, actually, like, buy them, pre-order, like, flip them, and, like, I think that's crazy that even happens. That's nuts.
I think Pogs were more useful. Pogs are at least theoretically a game, right?
But people love them so much. So for you to be like, you know, so you actually appeared to support the flippers, and that, I think, pissed them off. I think Deacon Do Nerdy says Grumpy Nerd's personality will get him further than some boring channel. I'm one of those small YouTubers in the Funko community, but I'm enjoying the Funko channels with great personalities. And he says, and not the content.
Right.
So he's like, in the end, it's really the person's personality that wins you over. And yeah, it's like, it really ends up becoming like, because I mean, really, who really is watching your video to be like, wow, I must know everything about this pop? It really isn't about that. That's like the secondary thing. Really, the first thing is you entertaining them with something that they're sort of interested in.
Right. And dude, and honestly, it's not like I sit there and nitpick and review every little detail of the fucking pop. I literally, like, take it out of the box, show you, and then move on. Like, it's not like I'm sitting there explaining every detail and how they built it and all that shit. Like, I don't fucking care, dude, whatever.
And you go return them the next day?
No, I probably should, fuck.
You gotta streamline your overhead, man.
I've got those shelves.
That's just business 101.
Those shelves in my background, I've got like 3 off camera, same size, full of shit. Like, that's why I get pissed, because I spent so much fucking money on these things, and, you know, I mean, I don't know.
So you know what you do? You take HD pictures, turn them into a gigantic backdrop. You know, it's probably expensive. Scrims, giant things like that are expensive at Staples, a couple $100, but you do it once, so you have the background, and then, I don't know, autograph them all and sell them. And make your money back, and then just fucking quit the industry and go Rick Moranis on everyone else's.
Well, you're gonna shrink the kids?
No.
That's an option if it comes to it.
It's a great option.
You know, that's the other movie where he blew the kids up. I wonder if he ever used that on his penis.
Why are you promoting Entertainment Earth, by the way?
No, well, I do giveaways with them, so they give me shit and then I give it away.
Okay,
so,
because
I mean, it's.
I have a business thing. I'm getting rid of my business thing, but I had a business thing, so I bought from them, you know, like, and sold online. So
right.
I just wondered what they were doing, because but in the end, what ended up happening was, you know, the price I buy from them it's like you make like 30 cents or $1 or not even, and you sell on eBay and you're competing and you can't even compete.
Yeah, no, I mean, we do stuff together. So I'll push something that they want to push, like that one you're showing right now. It's a whole case of those things, and those things are fucking $12 each. They're little minis, but they're dope. They're like fully articulated, you know, Ninja Turtle mini figures. And so, you know, I don't just take shit or ask for shit or anything like that. Like, we kind of work together, and it's cool, man. I mean, people win awesome stuff for free. It's great. So they've been really cool, and I bought a lot of shit from them over the years, probably the last year or so.
Well, the best thing is, are you in the West Coast? Because my issue was the shipping over to Boston is insane, so that screwed me too. And then placing an order last minute sucked. Are you on the West Coast?
Yeah, I'm in Oregon right now, actually.
Okay, so that's way better.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I mean, it's fucking quick, and, you know, like I said, the cool thing about them, too, is, like, you can pre-order shit, and they won't charge you if it's out of stock. So, you know, if they don't have it, you won't get charged until it's ready to go, which is great, except for it sucks when you forget that you fucking pre-order something, and then 3 months later, and you're short on cash, and all of a sudden you get, you know, $50 taken out of your account. Like, fuck.
They also have a mint guarantee. If you buy something from them and it doesn't come in mint, they'll send you another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can, like, actually tell them, too, like, if you're a collector and shit, so they'll be, like, extra careful with it. I mean, they're great, man. I did some amazing giveaways. I did a Bruce Lee, like, I don't know, premium format figure, I guess you could call it. And the shit was fucking crazy. It was like $280 or $300, and just ridiculous, dude. And I didn't do a giveaway for it. I just did like a review on it. But I mean, they have fucking amazing stuff there. So you know, that's basically it. I have a bunch of sub boxes that give me free boxes, but I'm not really into it too much. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like I like what I like, but if it's something that I'm not really into, I'm not gonna push it. I just don't.
Dude, people want you to take a shit on one of the pop figures.
I don't know. I'm not saying that's a terrible idea, but I don't know how I would actually go about that. Maybe I'll let my dog shit on it.
The Superman.
That would be great. Like, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a boxer.
So they'd be like, Boxer takes his shit in a pop
Should be
box.
a fat shit right on its face. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm down with that. Look at shit on Groot. Shit on Groot's head.
Oh God, I hate fucking Groot.
Are you sick of that
they
or
made
what?
so many Groots, man. Come on.
There was a while though, like I remember like last year where it was like Groot was so much money, but now it's like oversaturated because they made that first wave and they ran out, and then it was like people were selling for $100, and then like they released a bunch more, so now there's like you can't even give them away now.
Basically,
dude, that's Funko Pops in a nutshell, though. I mean,
Right.
literally, they oversaturate the shit, and they just put out repaints, and fucking people just eat it up, and that's what I was talking about last night in my video, man. Like, it's fucking people get all mad at Funko, but they still buy the shit. There's 200 fucking Deadpools, and people buy it, and they're all mad. Like, oh, fuck you, Funko. Why do you keep making them? Well, why are you buying them? I don't know. I mean, it's
Batman.
Hey,
dude, Funko doesn't give a shit about their collectors or their fans at all. They give two shits.
Why is that? Why are you so mad at Funko? Like, what? Oh, because they because they released too many, so there's no real collection opportunity. Oh, like, so there's a few.
Well, another problem with them is they don't have like street dates. They're like, oh, it's going to be released in August, but it might come out in July, and then it always hits West Coast first, and obviously because they're in Oregon or Washington, or whatever, and then it comes over all the way East Coast, and like, I don't know, Grumpy Nerds probably knows about the Zur and our Batman. Like, it didn't even
I've
come
seen
to
that
Target.
shit.
It didn't even come to Target in my area. Like, I was like, and that was told by a Funko employee that they meant to make those very rare. So that's kind of why. But he said that was Target's fault, that it didn't get distributed to all their Targets.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like I said, like Funko doesn't give a shit. They put the shit out, and that's it. And employees at Target and Walmart and Walgreens and all that, they jack them because they know. And that's why people were getting pissed, and that's kind of why I think I pissed people off last night, because I was like, fucking get over it. Like, who cares? It's just a fucking piece of plastic. But like, if you were a legit collector, and I mean, I guess I could say I am. It's kind of annoying, man. I mean, fuck, you go to Walgreens and they have the same fucking Frozen Pops for the last 2 years. I swear to God, dude, like there's so many. And all the ones that they got that were exclusives, the people that work there take them and then they flip them, on eBay or whatever. But
that makes the hunt more fun. Like, because, I'm more of a pop hunter. Like, I mean, I'm a collector, but I hunt them down.
He's got some crazy ones. You got some crazy ones.
And people like the videos where I hunt them down, and then you got to go to 7 different Walgreens just to get the unmasked Spider-Gwen. It's ridiculous.
How many pops you got?
I'm like, after the SDC came out, they probably around 170, something like that. I'm an inbox. I noticed you're out of box collector. I'm an inbox collector.
I got like probably 300 or so more, maybe. I don't even know. I mean, fuck, I have a lot. Since I started my YouTube channel, so like a year.
I've only been collecting for like 4 months, and I've already got.
Holy shit! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you've been growing big time, but Deacon like growing quickly.
Like I said, people like I heard what you said earlier about the monthly unboxings, and I was like, I was going to make a video talking about that, where why I do those, because like you said, every other channel is doing it. You're going to see the exact same crap. Like, oh, this guy's got this, oh, and this guy's got the exact same. So I don't even do that. I did one for the Civil War box.
You know what you do is like flip a coin and like pit up 2 pops against each other, and then debate why you have to pick a pop. You know what I mean? And debate who would win, who you think is the better pop figure.
That sounds. I mean,
People
I would
would like
rather
that.
do it where I flip a coin and I pick a really expensive one and a really cheap one, and I flip a coin, and whichever one I get gets killed right there, no matter what.
That's a great one. I would love that's. You know, and you see how you have them behind you. You categorize them all. In fact, fuck it. Go get the wheel. Go get the free spinning wheel thing that's online that I use. There's a wheel spinner, and input like 30 of them, and into the wheel, or fuck it, input them all if you can. You have to spend a couple hours doing it one night, but then that's it. And every time you get new ones up there, you add it to the wheel, and it's easy to do. And you'll have so many on the wheel, you won't be able to see where the wheel lands, but it still randomizes a choice. So let the wheel decide. It's actually called wheel decide. Let the wheel decide who you destroy. And then you go to the fucking shelf, you grab it off the shelf, you smash it. That will be fucking huge.
That's actually a really good idea.
That's a fucking great idea, dude. Seriously.
I'm telling you, I would never turn off your channel because I'd be like, okay, which I think what you should start doing is that it's like a variety show. So it's like, okay, he's reviewing the new pop today. He's reviewing the new Star Wars, whatever the fuck it is. You review it, and then when you're done, you're like, and now it's time to execute one of whatever the previous ones or whatever. You come up with cool names for everything, and then you spin the fucking wheel. You go up, you grab it when it gets fucking deleted. Yo, you can fucking do the Matt Hardy and be like, you've been deleted. And fucking yell delete and then fucking just smash the shit out of it. Dude,
that is a fantastic idea, dude. Seriously.
You do that, and when you're at 1 million subscribers, you remember me.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to hit 1 million subscribers with fucking Funko Pops, but I love the idea for sure. That's fucking great, dude.
If you can smash it.
I would put anything on there, though. That's the thing. Like, there's a lot that I have that are worth a lot of money, and I like them and shit, but, like, I don't... Again, in the end, they're still just a $10... fucking Funko Pop, dude. That's it. Whether they're worth 100 or 200 or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's a fucking great idea, dude. I should
this guy, man. He's right up my alley.
Yeah, dude. If you experiment with it though a little bit, like just take a couple expensive ones and write like, because people know, so you'll blow people's minds. Like they'll be like, oh my god, he's got a fucking rare green one or whatever, and then you smash it. They're like, what the fuck?
That's a fucking fantastic idea, dude. I'm
now
serious.
They're even more rare, you fucking mother... No.
You can even leave the wheel... You can even leave the wheel of fate over what to do with them instead of just how you kill them.
You're right.
Maybe there's a small sliver that you give it away to somebody who's watching. Maybe there's a sliver you leave it somewhere in your city. Somebody else can just find it randomly. But mostly you smash them. But just little chances. Maybe somebody else gets them.
No, you gotta.
No, that's fantastic. Like I can make little weapon stickers, right? So each pop would have a sticker on it: axe, fucking microwave, lawnmower, whatever.
Yeah,
and
dude. I would.
Great idea.
I'm
Have
game.
a vote. Do it like old school comic style. Everyone's got to vote by writing in or sending in a donation. Do you kill it? You give it away?
Well, it's funny because the ones that I've killed so far, people want me to give them away. Like they want them.
Even when they're dead?
Well, dude.
I mean, some of them have no heads and shit. Like they're all
everyone
fucked
gets
up.
a limb. Everyone gets a limb.
Dude, that's listen to me. I'm sort of like a little bit of a fucking like
psycho.
No, I would call myself a promoter or like a salesman, but more of a I would say promoter. What I would totally do if I was you, because I mean I'm always thinking about money, because it's not like, I mean I want to entertain the shit out of people, but I want to make
a living. Mouths to feed.
But I want to make a living at it too. I have 3 kids. So what I would do is I would smash the shit out of it, and then at the end of the show, like your outro to the channel, when people have outros like subscribe, da da da. Well, yours would be like, hey, you can own this fucked up pop toy that I just beat the shit out of, and support me at the same time because Google doesn't pay me much because they suck. And then be like, it's available right now at my website, grumpynerd.com, and they fucking pay for the fucking thing. Because I would, if I saw you smash one and I was like, oh, I really wanted that one, and he smashed it, that's cool. I would want to own at least, if I was a fan of you, I would want to own at least 1, maybe 2 of your smashed fucking things, and you put it up on the website for $20 or $30, I'd buy it.
Customs. People
no,
love
dude,
customs.
it's a fucking great idea. I'm telling you, I kept all the ones that I killed because people want me to give them away, and I'm like, why? I mean, the shit's fucked up. Like, melted from my barbecue, melted from the microwave, and they're like, hey, you should give it away.
Melted from
It's a collector's item. Doesn't matter what it's worth, right? You said it. Whatever someone will pay for it.
I love this guy. This is fucking great.
Dude, the last one I did it on 4th of July, and it was I kind of mailed it in, but I did melt Olaf from Frozen. I melted it in the barbecue, and I have a little cut part where he's sitting on foil.
That's classy right there.
And he's sitting on foil like he is in the movie where he's holding the foil trying to get a suntan, and I cut in with that song that he's singing about summer. It's fucking hilarious, dude. I don't know. It's just fucking melted in my barbecue. It was great.
I can't wait to watch that. Matt the Misfit.
Probably lost a couple 10-year-old subscribers on that one, but worth it. with it.
I think it's great. Dude, I love his channel. I would totally tell you because I'm not, you know, I honestly, I did some of this. What I'm telling you, I did when I had my fucking channel on when I was selling these things, I would smash them too. I was coming up with all these ideas for myself and I never used them. So I'd rather see you use them, you know, to be honest. Matt the Misfit, what's up?
That's a great idea, dude.
Yeah, dude, I would love that. I would totally, like, I already like you anyway in your channel, but if you started doing that, because on YouTube, one of the other things is people love repetition. They want repetition, and when they see you smash a thing, they're going to watch your other videos to see the next one get smashed. I mean, I would do it. I would watch you smash the figure all fucking day, like all different ones.
It's like, it's one of the best channels on YouTube is the Hydraulic Press channel.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is fantastic.
See?
I fucking love that shit.
You got to get one of those high-speed cameras.
He speaks a lick of English, but he can crush it damn good. Whatever the hell he's going to crush next week, I can't wait to see it.
You got to get a high-speed camera, too, so the slow-motion smashing of the fucking, like, the pop figure, it'd be great.
It'd be amazing. I did one of my ones. So my thing is I had a bunch of Huckleberry Hounds. Long story, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I killed them on every episode. I killed them on all three of my pop players.
You have to fuck for those.
Yeah. But I killed them on every single episode so far. I don't have any more left, but I killed them on all three. And one of them, I froze him, and then I ran over him with my car. And the shit, like, exploded, dude. And I put it in slow motion. It's fucking hilarious. Like, his head just absolutely disintegrated.
I can't wait to watch these.
Yeah, just
I only have three, man. But the first one is the best one because I was drunk and it was on a whim. I just said fuck it and went upstairs and I lit one on fire in my little tiny room, and I didn't think about it, and the smoke alarm went off during the filming, and I kept it in the video because it's fucking hilarious. I was wasted, and right in the middle of him just catching on fire, it's just silent, and I'm just staring at him, you know, a flame, and then the fucking smoke alarm goes off. It's pretty funny.
This is awesome. Like, I'd be having a blast with you. We'd fucking, you know what the other thing that would kill, dude? That would kill is like a video that was titled, and I'm not joking about this, a video that was titled like destruction of 100 pop figures. You know what I mean? And you like,
well, don't blow the load all at once.
No, you do it all at once.
Know, exactly.
No, you do it all at once. You smash everything, fucking smash, bang, boom, bang, fucking. You throw, and then the last thing you break is someone tossing up the box and then a shotgun. Like, dude, that video would go fucking viral.
I know, and
that
like I said,
would go everywhere. Yeah.
The one I want I want to get one that is my most expensive, right? The one that's worth the most, and I know that it's hard to find or whatever, and just I don't know, somehow make it an epic death. But
I got a better idea.
It's not that I don't care about them, you know, but bro, like I bought them for $10. So what am I worried about? You know, I'm not gonna sell this shit on eBay. I'm too lazy. Fuck. Like,
I'll sell it on eBay for you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll buy it off you for $25 then, and I'll sell it.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm too lazy. Like, I just don't, and plus I gotta pay shipping and shit. It's too much hassle, dude. I'd rather just fucking kill them.
Are you working? What are you doing besides YouTube? You're doing a regular job, right?
Yeah. No, I work a lot, man. I work like 50 hours a week, so I'm not.
Me too.
You know, I just do this shit on the weekend, on my weekends, and barely even that. I mean, I filmed 3 videos today, and I didn't even edit shit. I was lazy, took a nap. So I probably, you know, I probably put out 1 a week, no matter what. But I could probably do 3 or 4 a week because I film them. I just get lazy and I don't edit them and shit. But yeah, that's it, man. Just 2 days a week. You know, I just do it for fun.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I started mine for fun, but I take mine's really a second job right now. So I take mine like. My channel's like wicked serious to me now because like if I fucking lost my YouTube, that's crazy. Like I lose like half my fucking shit. And same thing with my regular job's the same way. I mean I work 50 hours besides this too. So it's like I'm working like 65 hours a week. Like and then I got 3 kids. So when I come home, it's like, hey kids. Anyway, let's move off of that. I think we talked a lot about. We'll just go back to the show, but I wanted to talk about the Grumpy Nerd and his channel, and I think you guys should subscribe to him. I think he's really cool, and I think I'm going to have him on as much as he can want to be on our show. I want to have him on here. Dude, I'd love to do another fuck around with a podcast with you.
Yeah, man.
I'm there to help, like, just to tell you whatever ideas, I guess. Like, I'm totally into doing that. As everybody knows, like, I've been doing a lot of fucking channel consultations. Like, there's a lot of people, I'm just, like, feeding ideas to people because, like, I've been doing this for 10 years. And only in the last 3 years did I figure fucking YouTube out the right way. But I mean, dude, if you got 9,000, what have you been like a year? You've been doing this?
Yeah, about a year. Yeah.
That's really good. Like 10,000 subs in a year is pretty fucking good. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who like in 6 months get like fucking 80,000 subs, but you know, I mean, it took me 3 years to get 36,000. So.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, I don't know why I got 10,000 subs. It's pretty crazy, man. I just, like I said, I just did it for shits and giggles, but it's pretty cool, you know. And I'm definitely stealing your idea about the wheel, though. Like,
no, you gotta do it.
I'm
No, definitely do it. I'm telling you this all because I want to see you do it. Because I'm now a fan of you anyway, so I want to see you do it. And dude, it's called Wheel Decide. Look up Wheel Decide on Google.
Okay. You just buy that shit? It's a little wheel?
No, it's free. You just go to wheeldecide.com and you can like fucking highlight it. You can I use XSplit, so I just screen cap it, and I use it on my show sometimes. Like if it lands, if someone donates, when someone donates to me live, I'll fucking spin the wheel and it might land on Joe takes 2 shots. You know, Joe takes 3 shots.
Joe does nothing.
Yeah, Joe gargles his own semen. You know, I don't fucking know. So how about that? You a Raiders fan? You got a Raiders hat on there.
Yes, sir.
How about that tuck rule?
Fuck you. What a dick. What a fucking dickhead. Look at you posted my subs on the screen, and as you posted it, I lost more. Fucking amazing. I love it.
You lost more. Yeah, they're watching those fucking videos. Everybody go sub the Grumpy Nerd right the fuck now, dude. Let's get him to 10,000.
It's fucking hilarious. I love it. I love it.
I'm going to be pumping your ass. You're going to see like 10,000. You're going to see Joe sent me. I want to rape you. Joe sent me. But no, seriously.
I don't want any fucking Patriot fans, dude. Fuck that. I can't believe you brought that up. What a dick.
Well, dude, what are you talking about? Like, my fans are from all over the world, actually. I have UK, Australia, all over U.S. I only have a small amount of Boston fans.
You still brought up the fucking bullshit. I can't even... You know, okay? I don't care what you say. You fucking know.
As a Raiders fan, you shouldn't want to talk about football at all.
That's not nice.
All right. Well, we'll see. I just think it's funny that Patriots fans still talk about that shit because they know it was bullshit.
No. I'm only brought up because I saw your hat and I was like, the only thing I could think of was that. I was like, what do I talk about? The people there that will kill someone or the fucking team?
That shit still stings. It still stings, dude.
I know, dude. It was awful. No, obviously. I mean, honestly, as a fan that night, I was in high school at the time. I'm 32. I was in high school. But you also got to think about, like, our team sucked. Like, the Patriots were a fucking joke, right? Like, we were a goddamn joke. Our lives sucked. My life sucked. The Red Sox couldn't win for shit. The Patriots sucked ass and were a joke. The fucking Bruins hadn't won in my lifetime. The Celtics won. I was in diapers. You know, my life sucks. You know, I watched my dad watch Bill Buckner watch the ball go through his legs 70 times. You know,
brutal.
So I mean, dude, like, we sucked. Like, everything sucked here. So it was like, oh, here we go. We're gonna fucking lose. And then they're like, oh, the fucking tuck thing. And I thought it was bullshit. I was like, he threw the fucking ball and dropped it. That's a fumble.
It's a fumble. I don't care how many. I've watched it millions of fucking times, dude. Absolutely. It's a goddamn fumble.
Even when it happened, I didn't even cheer. I just said, oh, like, we're still in it, you know what I mean? But you know, if I was older, I would have said, wow, I'd be pissed if I was the Raiders. You know, but I mean, at the time, I was really like, this is fucking crazy. Because they just introduced this. And by the way, I know how you feel because literally the Indianapolis Colts had the rules changed twice because of the Patriots defense. So,
well, that's their dickhead owner. What's his name? That guy's a fucking piece of work.
Indianapolis?
Yeah.
What's
that guy's name?
They're Crybaby. I call him Crybaby.
Irsay or whatever?
Yeah, Jim Irsay.
What a cocksucker that guy is, man. He's the worst.
Yeah, dude,
no, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up and shit on my mood. That's awesome. Thanks. Fuck that game.
I feel so bad. Like, I did feel bad. Like, I didn't feel bad then because like, we sucked so much that I was like, thank God something finally, you know, because we were getting fucked. But yeah,
finally got a good bounce.
But no, when I look back at it, I'm just like, God damn it! Like, we should not. Like, and the fact that they did.
Here's my theory about that game, though.
What's that?
Okay, it happened
because
right
September 11th, right?
Right.
I know.
So think about that. The Patriots, right? Mm-hmm. The fucking Patriots.
Thought the same thing.
Against the Raiders. We might as well have been called the terrorists.
The fucking Islam, yeah.
It's like, forget it. We've never had a chance. It's done.
And you're wearing black and silver like the color of ISIS.
The fucking pad. Come on, dude.
I wasn't here, but that was the best fucking joke ever. Might as well have been a terrorist.
I'm serious. We have fucking silver and black with swords and a fucking eye patch. Like, come on, dude. That's it.
The pirates.
We were done.
The terrorists. Yeah, you're right. And fucking and lots of. Dude, don't think I didn't think that as a Patriots fan. I absolutely believe that. And the country was so behind the Patriots because the Rams won the year before. They were real cocky and shit. And like all the way in, the Raiders thing, then into the Patriots. Dude, I totally saw it. I saw the same thing. I said, "Oh my God, is this rigged because we're the Patriots?" Like because like we've always blown balls. So I don't.
Yeah, and then we beat the Black Panthers.
Wait, you said we? We got 2 Patriots fans? Fuck.
Oh, Troy is my friend from here. Yeah, actually, this is Troy's first night. So Troy used to do a show with me on Stickam like years ago.
I'm the OG co-host.
Yeah, and Grumpy Nerd.
I think I used that term right.
This is episode number 76. We used to have an old crew here, but those 2 guys left. And the last 30 episodes, we had a new crew. But now my friend Justin had to go back to work, and our friend Dave decided to leave the show. We're friends with him, and he's still on my show and other shows, but not this one. So that's why I was reaching out to people to bring them into the show, because I was looking for people that were like, I thought would work with the show.
We need some goddamn new blood.
New
in here.
blood. So, but
we need some old blood.
Yeah. So Troy's first night back in like forever, and then your first night here, and Jesse's my buddy who's been here for 3 years. I've known, and that's it. So there you go. That's the deal. But no, yeah, I didn't mean to bring that up. I saw the Oakland hat. I mean, really. I mean, what else was I gonna? You know what I mean? Like I couldn't think of what else to mention. But don't worry, we're getting our payback now because we're the villains now. I mean, we used to be like I said that year everyone wanted the Patriots to win. But you know, if all those people could go back in time now.
Oh, not anymore. We're back to being in the right. You know, we're pretty Brady.
People hate us now.
Are you though? I mean, you guys cheat to win. So I mean, I guess fuck. Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, the PSI thing is bullshit. First of all, Aaron Rodgers increases the PSI in his football. Tom Brady decreased it a little bit. It's really bullshit. If it was the Raiders or any team that the PSI thing happened to, I would have said this is
Nobody would have cared.
This is lame. I know. Well, they already do it, so it's because the Patriots there's something out for them. But I mean,
yeah, exactly.
now the Spygate thing is a little different because they were told to stop taping and then they continued to tape.
Everyone did that. We just did a little better.
But here's the other thing about that, too, is our former coach here went to the New York Jets, and he's the one that coughed up the beans because he knew how we did it. You know?
Yeah.
So,
it was a sting. It was a sting.
Mangina.
The entrapment.
Mangina's a crybaby. And then fucking Rex Ryan is too busy fucking masturbating to feet to fucking win a game. Fucking cocksucker.
Just to bring it back, because I'm
with Adam Sandler.
I'm still bitter that you brought it up, so I just got to bring this up too. Fuck you guys. That game right there started your dynasty. Just so you know.
It did. It really did. If that Tuck rule shit didn't happen, because we would have lost if that play didn't get called that way.
Of course we know. That's why we look back on it so fondly.
Well, I mean,
that and the butt fumble.
Thank God Vinatieri was it, dude. Vinatieri won the fucking whole Super Bowl and shit.
No, I mean, this dude, look, if you go back to the Tuck rule, even after that, okay, you guys still had to come back, and this motherfucker kicked a ridiculous field goal off that shit snow, so I give him that, but still, dude, that game should have been over right there. Fucking,
it would have been over there, no doubt. It was like, I mean, even I knew that. I mean, I was watching it I think it was 15 or 14. I was 14 or 15, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, what? This is. And
I remember exactly where I was for that. It was I had a concert. I missed the first half after I had a concert at Faneuil Hall, and then I went over and saw it at a bar after.
Well, I said out loud to the guy, I go, how weird is it that we won this game and we should have lost, but the newest rule and most vaguest rule, it's like the new YouTube terms, fucking most vaguest fucking rule that you could have, and they overturned it on that the first year it's here.
And then they kill the rule like 3 years later. And then, bullshit.
Then they got rid of it. Yeah. Then they were like, "Oh, that was dumb. Let's get rid of that." Oh, thank you. Like it was. That's If I was a Raiders fan, I would be forever fucking enraged
bitter?
by that.
Yeah. To say I'm bitter is an understatement for sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm a very fair person. Like I really am. I'm not like one of these fucking. I think a lot of football fans are cocksuckers. But I mean, like, if you were like, Joe, I'm gonna present you with, you know, this, and if you say that you believe that this shouldn't have happened, you know, we're gonna go back in time and change it. You know, I would tell you it's bullshit, and it sucks for, you know, but I mean, obviously the Patriots were good. I mean, they were gonna be good, and they were good, and they probably maybe they would have won 1 or 2 after that, maybe. But we'll never know. But definitely in that game at that time, that call was absolute horse shit.
And I think that's what made me get pissed off the most, because the press conference afterwards, Tom Brady was so smug, that motherfucker, because he knew, and he sat there and smiled about it because he knew, and that right then just changed like my whole feelings for them.
I will say in defense of him, the weird thing about Brady is even when he's wrong or right, he's smug like that. Like if he did something wrong and he got away with it, he would smile like that. If he did something wrong and got busted for it, he would still smile like that. If you know what I mean, go watch his press conferences. If he gets fucked over, he still smiles like that. And the reason why he smiles like that is because the Patriots are literally instructed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The deal in New England, they're not instructed. They're not allowed to say anything. So like they smile a lot. Like they're like, yeah, that's what happened. Like, and like they can't say anything about it. So they'll be like, we're just lucky it bounced on our side. And then they'll smile. But the smile is, they know it's horse shit.
Of course they do. Fuck that guy, man. I mean,
but they're not allowed to comment on it.
He has amazing hair. I'll give him that, but that's about it.
I loved Joe Montana when I was little. So, like, I love that he loves Joe Montana. So, obviously, I'm from Boston. So, you can't, you're not going to, obviously, I like Brady. But no, I've seen Brady do. I've seen Brady. I've seen him do a few things where it's like he, he was crying a lot to the refs and stuff. Like he'd go down and be like, "Oh, what the fuck," you know what I mean? So like, I never liked that. I never liked that about him. I talked to lots of other people in their teams. They'll defend their fucking people till the end, and they won't believe any shit. I'm not like that. I know what my fucking guys do that sucks. But that PSI shit is horse shit. It's bullshit. It's a witch hunt, and Goodell's a cocksucker. And his best day would be letting a guy off for beating his wife for a couple games, but he wants to go after Brady till the end of time. But yeah, the
He's
NFL
almost as crooked as Hillary.
Yeah, Goodell and Hillary would be great together. It'd be great.
Goodell for VP.
And then Trump could steer the boat. It'd be great.
That guy.
Trump
should have picked Goodell. That would have been good. Goodell would have been a good card.
I am voting for me this year. I just want everybody to know, put on the ballot Joe Cronin. Don't put fucking Trump. Don't put Hillary, because she's a corrupt liar and Trump's fucking crazy.
I thought we were going libertarian.
Oh, go libertarian. Well, I'll be the libertarian. How about that?
There we go.
Run libertarian. I'll vote for you.
Maybe you can become the vice president. You can get on the ticket as the VVP.
All right, there you go. I'll run that way. Oh yeah, remember what happened to the guy fucking Supreme? What the fuck was that guy who's gonna give everybody
Vermin
like ponies?
Supreme? Yeah, he's still running. I'm not sure he made it on the ballot in all 50 states, but
yeah, Vermin Supreme is gonna get everybody a fucking pony.
His
Free
last
pony.
name is Supreme?
Yes.
Vermin Supreme. Yeah.
Vermin Supreme.
He wears
yeah.
a boot in his head. Very recognizable.
Yeah, he's already my candidate. I love it. Great name.
Hey, everybody in the chat, what's up? Make sure you guys click the fucking like button. What's going on? And by the way, you can still donate tonight, because my kids need money. I mean, that's
basically it, right?
I gotta pay some bills tonight. No, you guys have been saying you have to donate a fucking thing. You've been killing it all week on this channel. Man, Grumpy Nerd, man, I want to take a grumpy cock. Grumpy Nerd, you like Star Trek?
I don't, man. I'm Star Wars all the way.
All right, well, I'm a Star Wars and Star Trek guy, but mostly, but I lean towards Star Trek because I grew up with it. But I grew up with Star Wars too. But anyway, the new movie, I went to see it, guys. I'm gonna tell you. Anybody seen that? Troy, you seen Star Trek?
No, not yet. It looks good though.
Okay, so I won't. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. No ruining anything. But I will say that it's the most. Even though it's still fucking actiony and it still kind of has the beats of some of the other movies, it is probably the most Star Trek of the new movies. Even though the fucking director is the Fast and the Furious guy.
Hey, the new Fast and Furious stuff is different.
It is? I hate Fast and the Furious.
It's very well rated.
Okay, well, I mean, you know what I like? I like Fast and the Furious when it's because it's like, okay, it's stupid and I'm just going to watch it and it's entertaining me.
Nah, since the fucking Rock got involved, it's actually been pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, because The Rock is the shit. That's why.
It's like since the
Rock
fourth,
says,
the fifth movie is really where they turned it around. The fifth movie they got really family oriented and stuff. 4 kind of was getting there, but 5 and 6 and 7 really good.
5 was fucking sick.
All right,
It's like a whole, like 5, 6, and 7 is like a whole trilogy almost.
Well, see, I grew up with the Star Trek: The Next Generation, the fucking bald captain,
He's
Jean-Luc
like,
Picard.
fuck them fuckers.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I grew up with the nerdiest shit you could think of. I mean,
You know what? That's what it is. Actually, I bet they end up with like 9 Fast and Furious. It's gonna be like 3 trilogies. You got like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we just need 8, 9, and 10. We're good.
we'll go 10. Yeah, go to 10.
10, yeah. 10 Fast, 10 Furious.
Did you guys? Okay. Did you guys see the new Star Wars though?
I did, yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, quite a few times.
I liked it.
That's it? You liked it? I don't know, man. I think it was fucking great.
Oh,
I'm
no,
excited.
I mean, like, I liked it. Like, I mean, I liked it. Like, I mean, I fucking bought the Blu-ray right away. I saw it in the theater 5 times.
I saw it 3
Holy
times.
shit.
I thought I was crazy.
Bro, I saw it in the theater 4 times. I saw it 4 times in the theater.
I saw it twice
Yeah.
in IMAX and once
Dude,
normal.
Dude,
No, so the 5th time was just your fucking ongoing
that was
memory, 'cause
me.
you-
Well, you know what? I take it back. I did see it a 5th time because I saw it in the theater 4 times, and then I watched it at home once. So that's why I was thinking 5. I took my son to see it, and 30% of the way through it, he was like, "Oh, I want to go," and I was like, "What? You like this?"
Shut up.
And then he loved it, dude. He was so into it, and he was like, dude, he was so shocked at the end and stuff. Like, he was like upset, but he was shocked, but he was like, whoa.
Just keep your eyes open if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, he was in. I got him into Star Wars like right before it came out. Like, so like what, like maybe like 6 months to 8 months before it came out. He was like watching all the movies. He was obsessed with all the movies. I don't know if he's 6 years old. I don't know if I should have let him watch all the movies, but he watched all the movies and he's into everything. He knows the deal with everybody and everything. And he would ask me all these questions. And he's not really getting into Star Trek. He wasn't getting into Star Trek as much because it's obviously more boring. It's more like technical and stuff. Where Star Wars is a better movie. I would say like my comparison is Star Wars is like football, and Star Trek is like baseball. I really
agree.
I agree. I love baseball and football, and I love hockey more than anything. But you know what I mean. So I understand both things. Like okay, football happens once a week on a Sunday, really. So you're really excited. By the time it comes out, the game is like, wow. Where baseball is like, okay, it's out every day. Star Trek works great as a television series. Star Trek on TV is absolutely awesome. The Star Trek movies aren't the best. They're okay, but the Star Wars movies are fucking awesome. But there's no Star Wars TV show, really.
Yeah, but they don't have any whales in them.
Yeah, right. Well, the whales movie was awesome, dude. If you never watched Star Trek, like, I mean, just watch the whales one. I think people, dude, let me tell you something. I explained the whales thing to there's a 20-year-old kid at my work, and I was holding up this back roller, and I go, hey, this looks like the probe from Star Trek 4, and he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh yeah, and I go,
you're fucking lying.
I go, I guarantee you 100% you're gonna laugh at this. Let me ask fucking Nerd Boy. Grumpy Nerd.
I thought we established she was Nerd Man.
No, it's the Grumpy Nerd on YouTube. First of all, I don't think.
Come here, you nerd cunt.
Grumpy Nerd. Wait a minute. Should I call you Grumpy Nerd, or should I give a name, or what should I call you?
Yeah, Mike's fine.
What?
Mike is way better than
Mike is here. Mike is here.
Nerd cunt kind of had a nice ring to it. I
shouldn't speak.
Actually like okay, so either Nerd cunt or Mike. Either way.
Nerd turd or Mike.
I knew nerd cunt was.
I don't feel like I should call my elders Nerd turd. Like I have a respect for Mike, but Mike, you're like really young soul. Like we're all young souls too. Like I'm gonna be 50 and I'm gonna be a cocksucker.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, you are like, you know, I respect you. But no. So have you seen Star Trek 4?
No.
Okay, good.
Wait, which one is that?
It's the one. I hope you haven't seen it. It's the whales one.
I don't think so.
It's actually the only one I've seen.
Okay, it's the only one Troy's seen. Let me explain this to you.
The best one there is.
I want to tell you first of all that it's one of the best ones to watch because a non-Star Trek fan can watch it and understand what's going on.
Okay.
Second of all, it's the highest-grossing Star Trek movie ever.
Not Wrath of Khan?
The whales one did more, and it's from 88?
Wrath of Khan was still a little too early. They didn't really get really as big. Plus, the whale one came out in the 80s. It was really, it was really, movie centric, more in the culture.
Yeah, Wrath of Khan was like
more expensive.
Wrath of Khan was like, you've seen Wrath of Khan then?
Yeah, for sure, dude. That fucking movie's great.
It's nowhere near that. It's like the opposite, okay? But it's good. It's like funny. It's like, but it's bizarre. It's fucking so weird. So like, I'm gonna tell you about the movie, and I'm gonna see if he laughs. So, a black probe comes to the Earth, right? And it starts sucking up the fucking ocean. All right.
I'm already in.
It starts sucking up the ocean and making these weird noises, right? It's looking for whales because thousands and millions of years ago it came and talked to the whales in the ocean. So it comes during Star Trek and tries to talk to the whales, but there's no whales because we killed them off back in the 2000s. So the alien probe begins destroying the Earth trying to find the whales that it communicated with thousands of years before. So
fucking whale.
The Enterprise has to go back in time to get whales to bring them to the future to get them to talk to the alien probe so it doesn't destroy the Earth.
The greatest premise ever written, right there.
And hold on.
Fucking ridiculous.
Directed by Leonard Nimoy. That's all you gotta know.
No, it was not.
It was directed by Leonard Nimoy, yeah. So now, where's the worst Star Trek? The worst Star Trek of the original series was Star Trek V, directed by Shatner.
William Shatner. No, he did not. What? Why do I not know this shit?
But
you haven't gone far enough. You stopped at 2. Keep going.
You stopped at 2, yeah. Well, and then 3 is like the continuation of 2, so it's like a side story.
Where do you think they go from 4? They have to go to Wales from 4. Where do you think they go from 5? That's right, God. We go from Wales to Let's Find God.
They find God in 5, yeah. It's terrible.
And then Picard gets involved.
5 is terrible.
Shit happens.
Well, no,
Hey,
6.
Joe,
No, 6 is great. 6 is.
Everyone in the sorry.
What's that, Jesse?
Oh well, everyone in the chat wants to know about this fucking naked deer people.
Naked deer people? What the fuck?
Yeah, you put it in the title, you dildo.
Oh, I just wrote that in there to fuck with people.
America.
Well, you better make up a fucking news story. What are they doing? Are they fucking? Are they?
America. Oh yeah, I forgot I even titled it that. I wrote America News of Naked People, Deer People.
Come on, they couldn't tell by the fact that you couldn't take the time to write it in clear, recognizable English and a decent phrase that it doesn't mean anything. News of naked people, deer people.
I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck show am I calling? What the hell show am I getting into? What's gonna happen?
Seriously, dude. I was like, what is this?
They're gonna fuck a deer. They're gonna fuck a deer. They're gonna fuck Bambi on his show.
So what do you do? What do you talk about with wrestling? You just talk shit about wrestling? Or what?
No, I mean, like, I honestly, I cover wrestling. Like, I watch every. All right, I don't know how familiar you are, but now I'm really busy because Monday Night Raw ends. Oh, Unicorn Anal Destroyer is calling. Unicorn, you call back. I'll get you back afterwards. Yeah, the guy's name is Unicorn Anal Destroyer. But
that is a fantastic name. Love it.
It should be a band. I mean, to be honest.
Is he a unicorn that destroys anuses or a destroyer of unicorn anuses?
Unicorn Anal Destroyer. So apparently he's a unicorn and he destroys anuses.
Or he destroys only
anus destroyer.
Right, he only destroys unicorn anus is what I'm getting from that.
Okay, that might be true. I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him.
You guys are probably smarter than me, to be honest. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so live after Monday Night Raw on Monday nights, I go live on my channel. We review Raw. We review the WWE show. Tuesday nights, I go live now because SmackDown's on Tuesdays, and that's live, and we review SmackDown.
On Tuesdays? What happened to Thursdays?
It moved to Tuesdays, and
I got
now
a
it's
lot
live.
to catch up on. I got a lot to catch up on.
Troy, it moved to Tuesdays. Now it's live, and they just had a whole brand split, and they're bringing back 2 titles. It's crazy.
I didn't know they didn't have that.
I'm in the wrestling business myself. I'm a wrestling commentator. I've been a wrestler before. I'm pretty tight.
What was your name when you were wrestling? Unicorn Anal Destroyer?
No, I wish it was. If I had known that, I would have come. That would have gotten over. I would have come out with the fucking unicorn head on. It would have been great.
Definitely would have at least gotten to Intercontinental.
I was my own name, and then I was Southie Scumbag.
I like that.
And I was also Danny Deadly because my name was Danny. And I thought
Danny what? Deadly?
Danny Deadly. I thought that was kind of crappy.
Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know. That's pretty cool, man. Danny Deadly. I like it.
Yeah, I kind of did the goth.
Somewhat legitimate.
I did the goth makeup and shit.
Oh, look at you! Like Like a goth Sting. You're
Yeah,
just
so
all-
like I would like when I would do stuff, yeah, and then like I would cut myself. It was weird. Yeah, it was bizarre. But now I'm 32 and I don't do that. I have 3 kids. But no, I do wrestling shows still, but I do, so I basically do like reviews of wrestling. I talk about wrestling, I review wrestling. I do what you do with pop figures, but I do it about wrestling, you know what I mean?
Makes sense. I like it.
But I also do this show on Friday nights, which is, this is like, we talk about fucking anything. And we do podcasts, and we put them up, and I've also got a separate podcast called Triggered by Rage, where I really fucking piss people off, basically.
Triggered by Rage.
That sounds like, yeah, that sounds like right up my alley. That one, I got to be honest.
That one you should get on that. Yeah, I mean the reason why I separated it, it's on iTunes now, and it's on iTunes and it's not on my channel, is because it would alienate a lot of people. Would be mad at things I say, and so I didn't want to make my audience mad, so I went over there, and half of my audience loves it, so they come over and watch it, but the other half that don't get it, we keep it separate.
So maybe I should have thought about something like that before I fucking put that video out.
Yeah,
last
maybe
night.
before
I
you
don't know.
pissed and it's hard because you start from zero then. But fuck it, do it. I learned on YouTube you have to really, for the most part, separate your shit. Like if you're gonna talk about fucking pop toys, that's gonna be one channel. If you're gonna talk about dildos, that's gonna be a different channel. If you're gonna talk about football, that has to be another channel.
Well, I could probably be the dildo channel too.
Yeah, I'd love.
Can I do a football and dildo channel though?
I don't.
Those go together. That'll work.
I mean, I would do it. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't go well with all those bro guys. They'd be like, "What is this faggot doing?" Like
The fucking football is the dildo.
Right. See, the thing about that though, man, is separating them like that. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have to. Like, fuck them.
Let me explain
Come
something.
to my channel and listen to all my shit, or don't listen at all. I don't know.
If you take that attitude, you'll be fine. If you like go in now at that point and just do that, fuck it. And the best thing is,
I think that's why I'm single.
yeah, except for when you get drunk a little bit, you fucking tally my whacker. But no,
Football,
let me tell you.
dildos.
Let me tell you something, man. I want everybody right now to listen to this because October is coming up. You go get yourself a pumpkin, right? And then you go get yourself a roll of toilet paper. And then you unravel all the toilet paper until you get down to that brown part. Just that fucking empty crescent. And what you do is you drill a hole in the back of a pumpkin. The pumpkin you bought, right? You stick that thing in there. Then you fuck the pumpkin, right? And you just keep fucking the pumpkin, right? Until you come in the pumpkin. And you got yourself a cum pumpkin dumpster.
I just lost 30 seconds of my life.
Wait, you're gonna come in 30 seconds?
Can I get it back? Well, I feel like I was really into the conversation. Like I was right there with you, but then the payoff was just man, I don't know.
No, listen. Let me tell you something.
Wait, you could warm the pumpkin up.
No. There's no warming it up. You just cook those seeds afterwards. And well, because all right, why I told you that story is because I had my aunt over last Halloween, and she was like, "Wow, your pumpkin seeds taste so much better than mine. Like it's almost like the salt is different. How did you get the salt? Like, did you put some of your own homemade salt on them?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did.
Yep,
I did do that." And so that's the recipe, but it's a fun experience on top of the recipe. And it's Cronin's recipe. It's cum pumpkin dumpster. And by the way, the reason why you put the toilet paper piece in there is because otherwise your dick gets all slimy. And it's fucking weird.
Wait, that's not weird. Goddamn, you people don't understand.
I know, it feels like a pussy, Jesse. I get it.
No, it's not even that. It's cheap lube.
Cheap lube.
I get
pumpkin seeds.
I get what you're
pumpkin
saying.
guts, not pumpkin seeds, pumpkin guts, right?
Dude,
For Christ's sake, you use everything you can.
If you measure your dick the right way and you just cut the hole just smaller, you can get some good humping out of that pumpkin, I'll tell you that. $30 for a pumpkin, well worth it. And I'll tell you what, with these new VR headsets, with the porn you can watch on VR, I bought a $100 headset, a $100 VR headset. And dude, I did not understand that when you put these things on and you downloaded the VR porn, that the girl feels like she's on top of you, fucking you with her boobs bouncing everywhere. I had no idea. I used to be like, fuck 3D, I don't give a shit about that shit. But when I got the VR headset and I put my phone into it, dude, I had no idea These websites are gonna destroy, and this is the fucking future. And when you fuck that pumpkin, the best thing is you have to do the VR headset, because the more semen you can get, the more you spread the salt, and that is the recipe of delight.
Yeah.
I'm in. Where's my headset?
I see. There you go. I knew he would.
Joe
Fuck
secretly.
it. Who cares? You gotta at least try it once. Come on now.
You should see the chat
at
right
least
now.
once. You'll Halloween all year.
Oh man, my aunt will. Dude, my aunt will eat my pumpkin seeds any day now. Ever since that fucking last year, she is all in, bro.
Are you supposed to be fully costumed when using the Joe Cronin pumpkin cum dumpster?
You don't have to be. No. I was just naked in the bathroom. You know.
Doesn't hurt.
I feel like it would be much better. Like the payoff would be much better if you were fully costumed.
I am thinking about putting it up on my website, joecronshow.com, and putting an age lock on it for porn, and maybe people can download it for $9.99. And I'll wear like a fucking chicken suit, and I'll put a dildo on my head for no reason whatsoever, just
like
because.
A Teletubby?
Yeah, exactly. Someone just said Joe drink botch. I botched while drinking. What the fuck is that about?
These comments are amazing, by the way. Just so you know, I don't know if you guys are looking, but they're fucking fantastic.
Are you fucking subscribing to Grumpy Ballsack, everyone?
You better be fuck.
I subscribed.
God damn it. Thank you.
Look at his fucking mustache. Is worth it.
Right? I used some old clips yesterday to make my new intro, and my beard was fucking epic.
Dude, your beard is, dude.
I didn't even realize it, dude. So now I got to go back to that, I think. I don't know.
I know girls that will just do you off your beard, like, right away.
Joe, can I get some numbers?
Can you get what?
Just grind on my beard, or what?
Yeah.
Can I get some numbers? I don't know if you've seen me in a while, but I'm on like full-on torment mode.
Oh, okay. I'll send you some number. I'll send you some prospects.
That's what I like.
On Twitter.
Hey, somebody said Grumpy Nerd needs to review porn. That sounds like something cool.
I gotta be honest. I actually said that a month ago. I said I was gonna start reviewing porno DVDs. Here's why. Because the porn industry isn't really covered at all in YouTube. And I believe, I am under the understanding that if you cover DVDs of porn and review them and have a semi-decent following, you will get hooked up amazingly by the porn industry. Those guys,
dude, they have so much money. It's fucking ridiculous.
Dude,
that's because they charge $50 a fucking...
But who cares what they charge? They're going to pay you. I'm like, dude, me and Grumpy Nerd, like, reviewing porn, if we create a new site called, like, you know, whatever the fuck we call it.
No, you gotta get me on there and be like, not enough fucking electrocuted tits.
Yeah, we'll get you on there and you'll scare the shit out of the women because you'll be like, oh, fuck you.
Sounds like a hit.
You know what, though? I mean, you could do it on YouTube. You really could. You just have to, like, blur shit out or whatever, but it'd be fucking hilarious.
No, I mean, you don't even have to play the video. You just have to put the DVD up and blank it out and then, like, be like, we're reviewing fucking Cocksuckers 7, you know? Be like,
you know what?
Yeah.
That might be another venture that we're all going to do. I think it's a fucking fantastic idea.
I am full of ideas. I am so full of ideas, dude. I am so ready to just become a millionaire on YouTube and quit my job.
These ideas are so horrible. I love it.
Let's do it. I would love to bring joy to everyone's hearts and bring money to my family and live comfortably while entertaining everybody. And you said you had a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Are you married still? Are you guys separated or what's up?
No, I am, yeah.
You're married?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She
Okay,
she open to doing porn reviews?
You're separated. Hear that, ladies? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I would say probably not. Yeah, no, but I will.
I don't think mine would either. Leah might.
Read Henry Winkler.
Leah,
what Mama don't know won't hurt her.
Mine's right next to me. Leah, you want to review porns with me?
You know, and also another thing, Henry
She
Winkler
said no.
I didn't kill her.
Leah's playing a video game. What are you playing right now?
He's an evil man.
What?
Overwatch.
Wait, what did you say?
Not much.
Oh, she's playing Far Cry.
No, dude, Overwatch. Who plays Overwatch?
I play Overwatch.
I dabble.
I play Overwatch. I'll play Overwatch with you. We'll make videos on that too. We'll make 9 channels.
What do you play on?
Xbox and PC.
Boo.
Wait a minute. You play on PS4?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!